steel, a giant stands, a mech with heavy pants commands, each step a quake, a thunderous might, eyes aglow in the endless night. A taint beneath, dark and vast, power fierce, shadows cast, a mighty taint beneath its core, a warrior spirit, ancient lore. Welcome Tainted, a lace-up tunic or medieval hoodie. Welcome Tainted, let's talk about color, or should we? Welcome Tainted, thinking outside the blocks. Welcome Tainted, thanks for joining us, you rock! To have your fun hole rocks. Welcome Tainted, enjoy the Chronicles out there song. Welcome Tainted, thinking outside the blocks. Welcome Tainted, thanks for joining us, you rock.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Think Outside the Blocks, your official weekly Brickworld live stream, where we talk to you about thinking outside of the perceived rigidity of the Lego medium, but also thinking outside of your creative mental blocks. I, of course, am one of your hosts, Mark Larson, Chief Brick Officer of Brickworld. We got a bunch of hosts with us tonight, but let's start with this guy, the guy on my left, everybody's favorite host, Mr. Ben Hauger. Z-Service, how you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing convoluted tonight.
No, that's not our letter for tonight.
It's not, but it should be.
Our letter is B for beautiful people. Supacabra, here, watch this, Mark. Watch this. So I'll get to the convoluted bit in a second. But Supacabra says, good evening, all you beautiful people. Look at that. Ooh,
how sexy is that? Look at that.
Hello again, Ben. What's important about this, Supacabra, is I am running this through my OBS virtual camera. This is what our new look will be when we get kicked off StreamYard from at least the director's seat here. We'll have to figure out how to get everyone else added to the scenes.
Yeah.
But this is kind of the idea. We got comments working thanks in part to those of you who sat with me while I clicked buttons and figured out how to get it to work this morning.
And while I clapped and asked you if you could hear me first or see me first, and we figured out how long to delay my microphone since it was coming in later than my video. And what's fun about having a panel of 5 people in this is that we will have to have a session like that with each of the other hosts to make sure that we have a link to give them every week so that we can set up a scene, add them to our scenes, set up a scene, have their extra cameras, have their share screen, have a scene where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hosts. It'll be so much fun. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. I've also got my Loco Beach Coconuts hat on because I was at a banana ball game today.
Sweet.
So we'll talk about that a little later. But hey, how's everyone else doing, Mark?
I would say before we get to that, let's just let everybody know why we're putting all this work into learning OBS. We're here on StreamYard right now. But StreamYard has investigated me and found out that I'm a business. So instead of charging us $50 a month, they're going to charge us $250 a month. And so we're not going to do that anymore. And the deadline is August 20th for us to cancel and delete our StreamYard account. And then, go back through and take the affiliate link out of every video we've ever posted from StreamYard and give them no more money ever again, because I think that is B for bullshit. So, but it's created a lot of sludge for Ben and I to trudge through and try to learn OBS and Stream Deck and all other sorts of plugins to make the things that happen here actually very easily. I will say this is a very convenient tool. I'm not paying $250 a month for it.
It's true.
That's inconvenient. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to build in everything as sort of build your own. And part of it is it's a more powerful platform. It allows us to do more things real time. But you can see here we've got the O capital BS for both the BS part as well as the fact that that's the program we're going to have to be using.
Yes.
To make all this work. And there's definitely going to be some audio glitches and a bunch of other weird things to go through on this. I think a lot of people, though, Mark, they don't care about our struggles. They want to know about Gigadad today, I think. What do you think?
Is Gigadad in the house?
I am.
Let's look.
Oh, this is a not 8-bit Giga Dad. What's
Look
up?
at Giga Dad. Look
So
at
just going, guys. Yes, the mustache does really come in.
It really
and show.
does. Yeah,
So,
check this out.
Good
That's
evening,
awesome.
everyone, and hello from High Def and,
From
Full
Clarity.
Stream.
Dude,
So,
this is great.
Yeah. One step back, 2 steps forward. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Exactly.
right?
As soon as you get that all set up, next week we'll have a studio that we only have 2 seats in. So maybe we can figure that out because I might not be able to be here next week. So, dear Lord, I just feel like we're moving. But fortunately, I will say, and then this is the last thing I have to say about it. Ben and I both put a lot of individual work into it this week, and when we met together last night at like midnight, he had done one side of it, I had done the other side of it. So now all we have to do is match the 2 sides up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting. Like I built the scenes that we use. Mark worked on the media.
Yeah.
So now we've just got to kind of combine the 2 and then figure out how to get everybody in. I titled things like Ben and Mark, but now I'm realizing it should be like director and host, or director and chair 1, director and chair 2. And then after we build everything for director and 1 guest, we'll have to build everything for director and 2 guests, director and 3 guests, director and 4 guests. We can set those all up as individual scene packets. We just have to select the right scene packet.
Yeah, that.
The whole thing.
Yeah, in the meantime, I started rearranging my studio and did not finish it. So as you can see, the Lego shelves are gone back there. That's where my new desk is. I have a deeper desk. This is it's not even 2 feet deep, and it's driving me insane. So I got like a 2.5 foot depth desk. So we'll be moving some stuff around and improving the lighting. In the meantime, I've been improving my score on the floor because there was no way I was going to be able to move any furniture in here because there was just Lego goddamn everywhere. So now that's all been stacked up in the other room. So as soon as this room's done, I got to tackle that next room.
Well, that's a lot about us.
Yes, it is.
What about Mr. VMAC? VMAC, how are you this week?
Pretty good week. Yeah, I worked on our trail project, scout stuff, and
cool.
Messed around on the studio with another project I'm working on that I'm partially figuring out and partially struggling with, because I don't know how sturdy something is in studio versus in real life. Like,
oh yeah,
like long distances, it doesn't show sag or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm trying to figure that all out and just work on the geometry and everything in physics, and then hope for the best.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. That's one of the things that we've always kind of struggled with and talked about when we've done Shiptember. Because there are a lot of people who build very beautiful digital creations, but they kind of are in a different category to the extent that, even any sort of no connection or any sort of connection, so long as it doesn't conflict with another one, is allowed. You can pick any color you want, and it doesn't care about the physics. So it's kind of, are they the same or are they different? There's always been a lot of debate about that.
Right.
Yeah, but besides getting internet, how was your week, Chris?
Pretty good. It's been a busy week. We had a YMCA event this weekend for back to school. So getting the community involved to get everybody back in the groove of finding each other and doing things and doing all that. So I took the Brick Derby track down there, represented Brickworld down there, so that the community got to have some fun, build some Lego, and reconnect out there. So we did that this week. And then, of course, it's the normal getting things back in, and of course, getting the internet all set up. That was a little bit of a task this week as well, because they didn't have a drop from the street drop to my house, which has been the biggest problem, is getting them to come out because of tech. You make an appointment for them to come out and install the box and everything, and they come out and they're like, oh, you don't have a drop at your house yet. I'm like, yes, no, I understand that. You need to put in a work order to come out and do that.
Right. What's the point of running it down the street if it's not going to go to the houses that are on that street?
Exactly. Well, I have 2 drops in my yard because I'm a corner lot. So I've got one drop at one side of the house, which feeds the whole network of houses down my street. And then I've got another one between my house and the next house, which is this side of the street's drop. And I'm like, I don't care which one you connect to. Pick one. And I'll dig you the trench if you want. I will go out and do it myself. But it's a fiber optic line that they got to bury and put underneath and everything. So it was a little bit of a fiasco to get them to come out and do that, because I had to explain to them that there is no drop to the house. They're like, oh, it shows you just had a drop installed. I said, yes, that's because that's the main drop from the road.
Oh God.
Because they literally just put it in out
Yeah.
here. Oh, it was crazy with doing all that. But finally,
like trying to convince people, and then they have to try to convince somebody else and they ignore it. They're like, oh no, he just had a drop. Like, yeah, I've been there.
yeah, I got the work order in finally, and then the guy showed up at like 7:15, 7:20 in the morning, did the drop and everything. I didn't even know the guy was here. Never left a message, never left a note on the door or anything. The service was conducted. I got a text message the next day asking, how was your service? How was our technician? Did they complete the task and everything? I'm like, what are you talking about? So I had to literally go out in the yard and walk around and look to see if it got installed. And fortunately, the way they do burying cables and stuff now is they've got a blade that goes in. So it literally hides it. So you don't really see a trench or anything anymore. So it's literally just a blade that goes in and drags it across. So I had to find this very fine drag line from the box to the house. And I'm like, okay, it's installed. So now I'm set up. And then the technician that actually came out, and he's a Lego guy. He's now a follower on Instagram. Could possibly be in here tonight. We may see him. We may not. But
that's cool.
While we were doing updates to the system and the software and all of that for the new hub I have, I've actually got a 10 gig cloud server here in my basement now, so that I can continue to have media and stuff on file to be able to use and do all that kind of stuff. Nice. So yeah, I'm moving up in the world.
Yeah, so, sure.
Yeah, it'll definitely help out all of us here on StreamYard.
Now, in regards to Chris's YMCA back to school week of events, even though we're not in school anymore, do you guys also get depressed when it's back to school time? Like, it's like, oh, the summer's over, even though it's going to be the same weather for us no matter what we're doing for a while, even though kids are in school.
I've had the kids home. Yeah. I've had the kids home. So it's, going to soccer practices, hanging out around the house and stuff, going and running errands with the kids and stuff like that, and getting to have a lot more of that personal time with them as well. Yeah. And, being able to ask, okay, so are you ready to go back to school? Yeah. Have you had enough dad time? Yeah. Okay. So you're ready to go back to school now.
More than enough, Dad.
Have you had enough dad time and stuff like that? So, but and then.
That's right. You all have offspring, so there's a difference there. Yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, just the nostalgia side of back to school as well. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes you feel a little gross. Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely can understand that aspect of it as well. So.
Brick Dad's, he's in his retirement phase. I'm not so much. And part of this, we have camps right now. They're a whole thing. There's still a month of school, Z Spouse points out. They're popped up on my little side, at least. You guys can click it too. We still have a month of summer. And so right now it's camp time, which means that our kids have some activity, usually most days from 9 to something. Like that's.
I feel honestly relieved for them. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to some extent, but you don't have any buses. We don't have any busing. So then, of course, we have to be responsible for driving them around.
Oh, it's so bussing.
What about the one thing that is nice is that my kids' school usually starts at 7:30 a.m. So 9 o'clock's a little bit of, we get to sleep in a little bit.
Right.
We have a 9 o'clock departure.
Yeah, I remember those early buses. I lived very far from my high school. But Ben, since you've got the, let's get to the practice at this new convoluted way of bringing up messages. Let's check in for the Tainted and see who's here.
Yeah, let's do that. So we'll put me on the big screen here just so that I can drop a couple in here. See who's out there. We've got Illinois Central Bricks saying good evening, Tainted.
Good evening.
Supacabra saying, yeah, this afternoon was a success. Supacabra had a yard sale.
Ooh,
nice.
Supa said everything was a quarter. And they also had some bins of stuff that would be like a give me an offer type thing. General Tron also was trying to help me sort out the comments. I see things got sorted out nicely, sort of, in our convoluted little situation here. Laterado gives us a Z, Serby, Father Ben, Mr. Mark Larson, High Def Brick Dad, and Vincent McIntosh Attackathy.
Thank God somebody else had to try to say that this week.
Yeah, we got several people who are commenting on High Def Brick Dad. Scoop Shovel here as well, also saying that High Def Brick Dad is awesome. And last but certainly not least, we didn't banner. Here she is, JVB herself,
JVB.
giving us a hello.
Hello to you.
Yeah, and while we're here,
I can still
me
do
on
it
the
this
big
way.
screen. You can still, you're still higher def than your camera, Mark.
Well, yeah, but I went to the digital avatar, so it's 8-pixel BrickDad in the avatar. So
Perfect. That's what we need. Yeah, we need we need to throw back every once in a while. I'm gonna miss Max Headroom.
right?
BrickDad Headroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So while I'm still on the big screen there temporarily, we can talk about today's show. We've already covered some of what we're talking about. We're going to talk some banana ball. We'll talk about that more in close calls, so I won't get into it too much. The Savannah Bananas were in town against the Loco Beach Coconuts. So my family actually ended up going to 2 games, both Friday and today. So we'll talk about that. We have already talked about OBS. Then we'll talk about our Brickworld besties. That sounds like gratitude. Then I've been in the swamp again. I got a little bit of progress done on my mock. If you happen to stop by while I was trying to figure out how to get the comments to load through OBS, you'll have already seen it. But if you haven't, we'll talk about that, and then we'll see what everybody else has been building. I know, Mark, you're going to do some talk on lighting.
I sure am, and hopefully you can share your lighting with us from the swamp house because you're more advanced with it than I am. I'll talk beginning lighting.
Yeah, I think we'll all do a little bit of talk. I know BrickDad's got something he'll show for that too.
Sweet.
Then bringing other mocks. Maybe we've got a Brickworld mock that we can share as well. Then we called the new segment Big and Hairy. Only one piece of news, but it's a Harry Potter set and it's big. So we'll talk about that. Then we got some silliness, which is blank comma your. And then we'll do balancing our best. That sounds like a close call. And then we'll be back soon, bros and babes. But we don't know what configuration we'll be in because, Mark, your mom has a birthday next week.
She does, yeah. And we'll see. I'm supposed to go to the Sox game on Monday because it's the Crosstown Classic, but we didn't have tickets yet. And that's my mom's actual birthday. It's also my wedding anniversary. Don't ask how that happened. But I'll see what exactly is happening. And then the Brickworld staff retreat. Right. What happened here tonight? I'll come in the last minute. But the Brickworld staff retreat is Tuesday through Thursday next week. And we will, not this coming week, but the following week. So I'll be checking into the Renaissance on Monday night. And so we'll see exactly. I don't know if I can spend 2 nights in Naperville and then go to Schaumburg for 3 days. It just depends on how we can get the dog moved around through all that. But long story short, too late. We will figure out soon what's going to happen next Sunday with my presence here on this stream.
Yeah. So Supa is giving a early birthday to your mom.
Yeah.
My invitation for the Brickworld retreat, staff retreat, was lost in the mail.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm not actually staff, and I knew.
I think yours was mailed the same time as mine, so
right.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I say we've got 3 staff members on here and 2 in the chat that aren't going to be there either. So
we're not that kind of staff. Mark does have though. I don't want to take anything away from your actual paid super staff that you have. They definitely deserve to have a little download time with you to get everything set up.
We have 12 hours of work scheduled today, so it's not going to be like, woo, I think we're going to go karting one night.
There you go. There you go.
I'll be in the hot tub the other nights.
I need to know about that. Okay. The go-kart.
Apparently, Super Hawk feels me on that.
Oh, well, go-karts we can certainly involve you in, Chris. I'll let you know. I have to schedule it this week. So,
did you see this when Supa's name comes up? Right here on this one, it says membership.
Yeah, one of them is a member, one of them is not. So Super Hawk Bricks that's Josh, and then Super Cabra is Lindsay, and she's not a member.
Okay, maybe that's
as a family, they're a member. That's fine. They don't need both accounts to pay us $1.99 a month.
Look at that; it automatically brings
Bricks
that
goes
up.
with their webpage.
Yeah, this looks good. Will somebody try to use the Think Outside the Blocks? Will one of the members try to use one of the Think Outside the Blocks emojis? See if it comes up on screen instead of just the Fabulous faces.
See what happens.
Yeah, just see if it comes up on Super Hawk Bricks. Seems to be Super Hawk Bricks, Alphonse. Let's see who else is a member.
Here we go.
Does it come up? Oh, it come up on the screen even. Yes.
How cool is that?
All right, improvement number 1. Awesome. There we go. I love it. All right, it's worth it. Now it's all worth it.
See, this is what we were dealing with. And now we actually get it correct.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's awesome. I can make more.
So here it is on mine. Look at that. Instead of the,
look at that flashy
nonsense.
membership thing.
Yeah,
That's
isn't
really
that cool?
cool. Yeah.
Glisten
I didn't see what you meant. I thought it was just a thing afterwards. Now I see. Ooh, shiny.
I didn't even do anything special to like set that up.
Hey.
I definitely need to do some tweaking because the thing I struggled with today, and Lindsay can attest, is I was trying to get the comments to turn off after 10 seconds, and I couldn't figure that out yet. So there's still stuff we got to figure out. But there it is. Brickworld's got the membership banner too. And Superhawk's got the Victor there.
Big shout out and thank you to them.
Look at those.
Don't forget to vote.
Ooh, nice. It's getting above it's getting above the banner too. That's interesting.
Yeah. That's just kind of the way I placed it. I moved it to a different.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, you can do that with Ecamm as well.
Yeah, and then I removed my name here. You can see I had to still put a space in, so there's still a little blue square there. But I had to do that so that it wouldn't cover up the comments when I bring them.
All right, JVB, challenge accepted. Ham solo. I'll have to rewatch this to remember because I'll forget by tomorrow morning.
So Mark, do you want to do some gratitude? Well,
yeah, sure. I would love to.
Will I make myself a taco here?
Brickworld besties while Ben's eating a taco. These are the people who are friends. These are not paid sponsorships or anything like that. These are just the people we enjoy watching. They are great friends of the stream. They either promote us or have us on or both. And we just appreciate these people a lot. Highly recommend you follow them on social medias. We're starting here. Social medias, plural. Very Chicagoan thing to do is pluralize something that doesn't need to be. Check out Friday Night Bricks on YouTube, Friday evening, 7 p.m. Central. That's our buddy Reed here in the chat at Scoop Shovel. ACOB, a couple of brickheads, really into Lego Star Wars, but discuss everything Lego. They're live every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. Central and at other random times. They know a lot about Lego. They've been jumping hugely in depth into the Bricks and Minifig scandal. Cool Hound Luke Bricks is live here on Sundays at 1 p.m. Central, I believe it is. Basically, the European version of ACOB. Check them out. They are trying to get 2,000 followers. They are at 802. Brick Hive, Friday evenings at 11 p.m. Central, and then again on Saturday evenings at 11 p.m. Central. Parental advisory is strongly encouraged for this one. A very different type of stream where he joyfully rips people apart for things that annoy him. A lot of fun, all meant in good fun. Actually, pretty respectful the way he does it. Brick Babe, usually
lots of satire.
Yeah, yes. Huge opinions, lots of satire. That should be his tagline. Actually, that's a really good way to describe him. Brick Babe, right here. You can see her typically every week here on Sundays and Wednesdays on this show, and on Brickworld Crossing on Wednesday evenings on this channel, 11 p.m. Central. You can also catch her every day with Lunch and Lego, and then she has many other shows. Check out her YouTube here. She's also on TikTok. She's also on Instagram. Wonderfully positive person. V Mac Attack right here on the screen tonight as well. He's over on YouTube with a lot of great stop motion videos and some videos from expos, from Brickworld expos, and you can check him out there on YouTube. We have Z Cerberus, who of course is Daddy Ben, the guy on the left, everybody's favorite host. Check him out here on Instagram at Z Cerberus. You can also check him out on Flickr to check out all the amazing creations he's made over the years. Brick Dad Builds, he's right here on the panel yet again, but you can follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. He's got some amazing content here. Does great set reviews, a lot of information about upcoming products, and just a positive community member, as we've well established here. Speaking of which, we have Mohawk, Superhawk, and Supercabra here in the chat here. They have an amazing TikTok page, Instagram, YouTube as well, but you can check out everything they do here at superhawk.com. And here we go. Once again, they are competing for America's favorite couple. They're currently second in their group. You can vote by going to this website here. If you want to pay to give them several votes at a time, all the proceeds go to Los Angeles Regional Food Bank and Oceana. You can vote once every 24 hours. They would certainly appreciate your assistance in this. There's a lot of really cool prizes, which you can check out here on the site.
Real quick.
Yeah.
on this as well. They just moved up in category to the top 5. They're in second place with the top 5, so they're continuing on, moving into the next categories. And there are random days, so you have to come back every single day and vote, because there are random days where you get double voted. So you can actually log in and pick two votes for them. So make sure that you're logging in every day. Check their page. They're going to hit links either on their stories, on their page, Instagram, everywhere. Even some of the friends are sharing them. If you want to help out as well, click on that link and then share that link again. Get as many people out there as you can voting for them, so that we can get them all the way up to number 1 and keep them there until the end of this round.
Vote, share. Yep, you got it. Here are some of our third-party market Lego sellers who are friends of the stream, do a lot for Brickworld in general. K-Town Bricks here has a lot of great custom minifigures and accessories. Check them out. We highly recommend. One of our favorite custom element and figure producers. Brickshell Cases, a very unique way to display your Lego figures and sets. You can check them out here at Brickshell Cases. Lots of really great stuff, lots of great ideas to keep your Lego displayed in an excellent way and keep them dust-free with some of these amazing acrylic cases. They are also now partnering with AV Customs. Check out some of these custom figures here as well. They were all at Brickworld this year, had some really great stuff. Here are our charity partners, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Make-A-Wish of Illinois, and Lurie Children's Hospital. And we also have these 3 Lego charities here, Bricks of Hope and Little Bricks Charity. We're very similar in their mission statement to get Lego sets and toys into the hands of families struggling with illness. And of course, Creations for Charity, run by our good friend Nan and Zhang. There are 3 ways to donate here. You can donate a creation, you could purchase a creation, or you can donate directly to them on PayPal. Check out creationsforcharity.org to learn more about the charities that they support. And of course, thank you to the Tainted, everybody here who supports us so much every week. It means so much to me. It really fills my heart every week to be here and be able to take this time, hang out with people, bring a little bit more of the Brickworld love to the rest of the community. And of course, to my co-hosts, thank you guys so much for always being here, going through all this, supporting the show, helping us out. Every time in our group text, when like somebody's having a bad day, we get all this, what do you need? What do you need us to do? Can we help you? Can we help you figure out how to fix your water heater? It's just such a great support group here, evidenced very much by the fact that we're losing StreamYard, and Ben has been working tirelessly for free to figure out how to help me to move on to something different. I would say when I did all the media stuff and he got there and figured out all the scenes, I was like, oh, you took the technical stuff I was afraid of and ran with it. You don't know how much of a help that is to me. It makes me so much, I feel so much relief that you did that this week, because it makes it seem like a much more surmountable task now to do this at a time of year where I really don't feel like doing a lot of extra work.
Well, you know, we do what we can for
that, Mark. We got to make sure we hit this here. And ask everybody, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you can get the notifications. Even though we're changing over to OBS, we're still going to go live. We're still going to have these streams. You guys got to be there with us so that you can help us and support us in that regard. And we can get new Lego news out to you as quickly as possible.
Yeah. You won't even know the difference, except that it's going to seem so much better.
Well, we'll see. After our clunky time period where you can tell what a mess we are.
If you want to see our test streams the last 3 nights, you can. I believe we left all of them up.
I deleted a few of them because there were just so many. There's still a couple up. There's a lot of swearing and confusion. But
yeah, I was at my wit's end during that one where I was like, oh, okay, so now my microphone and camera aren't syncing. Fine. Yeah, that one's still up. I can see it here.
Yeah, well, Been in the Swamp Again is where we're starting next, which would be my mock. We will, when we have this all sorted out, I'll be able to push a button, it'll play the song, and it'll automatically transition us to the right scene.
I've got it ready here. I have a row for walk-up songs even.
Okay, why don't you press it and see what happens?
Well, since I don't have my stream deck attached at the moment, I'm just going to hit this button.
Who's this kicking it with a new mob? New mob. New mob. New mob. Yeah. Will we get a chunky match? Will we get computer tech? And orange spaceship so sleek? Does he hate castles this week? Does the new mech have a wicked team? Has the castle from last week been reshaped? Has he built 5 or 10? Welcome Z Cerberus Daddy Ben. Yeah! Choke the 5 bit!
All right, here we go. Mark vanished. That's okay. This is where we are.
I'm still here.
Okay, good. This is where we are with the swamp. If you've checked us out during our disasters the last couple days, you'll have seen some of this. I updated a couple things. One of the things that I had that was sort of a test fit was some sort of scaffolding because the tower was tipping. It was very kind of well built, which is not really in line with the vibe of the tower. So I'm working on dirtying that up a little. In addition, I feel like it'd be great if there were some of these posts that were sticking much farther back. The only issue is that's the end of my mock. Doesn't mean I couldn't add another flexagon though.
Yeah.
With some more posts in it. But the other thing too is there will be some string that runs from the posts here down to the railing on the house as like an additional support structure.
Ahim Brick's channel member is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hoarder is also here. Brick Dynasty just dropped in. Good to see you tonight, Ken.
He gives us a hey guys.
Look at that, so pretty with the membership shine in there.
Yeah. So we got that on there. You're so excited.
I am. I think this is great. I'm actually for the first time excited about switching software. So
that was our biggest struggle was to figure that out. I think I determined that the widget was the one we were trying to get working. I think it's just dead. Like nobody's like declared it dead.
The Ninja one doesn't even have an official version yet. It's totally beta testing, and neither one of our systems wanted to download it.
No, Windows was very concerned. But it seems to work just fine. In fact, it took me a little while to figure it out. I learned a lot about OBS in the last 2 days. But actually now I'm thinking like the OBS bot, my camera that I use.
Yeah.
I bet I can dock the controls for that right into OBS and move the camera.
There
around.
is a plugin for it, yeah. When I plugged mine in, it was like, do you want to, it automatically asked to install the plugin. Did it not do that for you?
Oh, it probably did.
Oh, okay.
But, I didn't at the time.
It was like
in the name, OBS bot.
When I opened up StreamYard, it was like, do you want to download the StreamYard plugin? And I was like, no. No, I didn't know. Won't be using that.
Yeah, so we'll get that in there. The other thing that I changed is these stairs were bigger last time. They were 6 wide. I cut them down to 4 wide. I felt it was taking up too much space. So now they're a little thinner, and I actually like it quite a bit better.
Supercopper says we should find our joy.
Oh, we're working on it.
I just found it. It's that comment with the shiny membership thing on it.
So I made that a little thinner as I work over this. Right now, the one thing I will note is that the tower doesn't look like it's getting any thinner necessarily. It is a little bit. And this here is going to have a bunch of leaves and vine work on it that'll kind of cover some of this down at the very base. But really, it's the top here where it's going to taper in a little bit to a pointy top somewhere up here. I don't know where.
What's your favorite part of this build so far?
Well, I mean, having the cattywampus tower is kind of what I hope will be really attractive when it's done.
Oh, I love it.
But we're still working on that. I think the swamp, while I had some misgivings at first about the 2-color, I think the 2-tone actually worked out pretty well with the way it's designed now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Still
love
needs
the
more
swamp. The water aspect of it looks beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I want to see more of it now that it's getting covered up with the house.
Yeah, and this most of this you'll still be able to see, thankfully. But there'll be a house type structure up here that'll kind of go out over it. So there'll still definitely be a good chunk of swamp to see on this side.
Yeah.
We have a couple little lights down there. I'm going to add a little bit of an interior with a light inside here. And as it turns out, we're going to talk about lighting in Mark's segment in just a little bit.
Yep.
So we'll do some more on that here. But I do have a couple of little
No, Ben,
torches
I have a question for
down there
you
as well.
for the Tainted, and that's the casualty of reddish brown brick that you use. How bad has that been?
This I haven't pulled apart yet.
A little
But when I
graveyard.
do start pulling it apart, it's going to get bad.
Man, I tell you, when I press down some tiles and even some plates, they crack when I put them together. Like
And hearing the creak in them.
Yeah. Oh,
They creak as bad as boards with nails. Yeah, it's.
You do hear that, a little bit of that.
Supercabra says that she loves there you go.
Look at this.
Wood structure with the leaning tower. You can see a story. I agree. I will say, and we talked a little bit about this last night, I agree very much with what you said, that those supports that are straight up, I think it would look better if they were leaning, which means the base would have to be further
Farther
out,
out, yep.
or they would have to attach to it lower, question mark.
Well, so what I'm
That's
kind
a
of thinking,
possibility.
right? I mean, what I'm kind of thinking is that it should go down a little lower, and then these would be tipped in a little bit. The problem is,
that would be
one of the
helpful.
one of the main reasons I did that is because this part is relatively at the right angle to connect these.
And what do you think about the?
Probably lean in a little more.
Okay, yeah, I think that would look a lot better too. Something about it being so straight.
To the action piece, lean. The angle off of slightly down lower with the action piece, the bar that's on a 15 degree.
Let's just do it live, guys.
We're doing it live.
Just rebuild it all.
Right.
Pull some stuff off there.
For the week, where
pull out that support there. You can see like.
Yes. I like that a lot better. Yeah.
Still have one that's really tall as well.
Sure.
Sort of make it all cattywampus-y. There's kind of a.
I might want to use that technique for my waterfall, actually.
Well, are those just going to be cosmetic, or are they going to hold some of that?
You know, it doesn't need to be held by this. I have to do some adjustments here later. It doesn't have to be held by this because there's a Technic rod through it.
There's an axle up the center, yeah. If you guys want to see the technique that he used to make this, he did it live last week. We went in depth in how he did it, and actually came up with a new technique during the show. And what do you think about that gap there, Ben? You going to fill some of that in? That gap between that? Yes. Oh wow! Look at that. Hey, it's alive.
It is alive.
R2D2.
So actually, that was part of the whole thing here. Is that right? Like the whole idea here is the tower started shifting, so they put up some braces to hold it.
Yep.
And as they did that, there would have been a gap that naturally opened up. So there was a gap here, and then they filled it in with a bunch of random stuff.
Fair.
What I don't like right now is that it's too matchy to the rest of the stone.
Okay.
So I want to make more of it colored and rounded.
Okay.
Make it look like they shoved it in there to like fill the gap up.
Excellent.
So I've started doing that. I added some more brown. There's a circular tile over here.
Yeah.
Some dark tan, some olive green.
Yeah. And Supa, this is what he had suggested last week. Or I'm sorry, what he suggested at the beginning of the segment he would do is add a flexagon to get an angle from each one. We're going to see if that's necessary. If we can just get them on there. Now, because the tall one still to me looks, it does look more like there's wood dripping off of it than it looks like that's actually holding it up. Because it's so straight,
and it can be both,
90-degree angle.
I could have all three of these nice and low on here. Have another flexagon behind it that goes higher up with a much sharper angle.
Reed calls it Stone 2D2, yes.
less sharp angle. So I certainly can do that.
How recent is this shift to the temp? Like, is it something they're fixing right now, or is it's been this way for a while?
Well, they still need to hold it up.
Well, I'm just like you could do some fun stuff with like scaffolding and have them be building it.
That's true.
Old timber.
Or like have a guy with a real mismatched stone hanging off the wall trying to shove it in a crack or something.
Stick it in there. Yeah. Lots of things you can do. You can also add some vines and some other stuff on things that have been here for a while. But we'll see. And I do have, here's the flexagon just sitting over here. That's the right shape, but it's not meant for this one. But we could just pop a flexagon on the back.
Yeah, right shape, wrong color. Yep.
And put on one of these, this long guy here, this long boy, for example. It was more like at this angle.
I really like that.
Then it would kind of give it a little bit of a different flair as to
as
to how it is holding it up.
I like it.
So I can get the short ones all in there and then put some longer ones on another flexagon. Nothing stopping me from expanding it however I want, whenever I want.
I would say
take that flexagon.
As long as we're on yours, there's no reason not to take a look at how you got that lighting in that porch there on your dock.
Okay, sure. We can start talking about some lighting.
Your flickering lights.
So lighting, and Rick, Dad, and Mark. You guys can talk about some of this too.
Roaming Bricks is here tonight. Good evening, Roaming Bricks. Good to see you.
Anytime you want to do lighting, how's everyone doing? Yes. I do always listen. LOL. Good idea, Ben. don't always listen. Ding dong, it's a doorbell. I don't know what's a doorbell, but something is. Mark has to fix his mic there. Since we're going to be talking a little bit about lighting, the real basics of lighting, and Brick Dad can show some solutions that are like from Amazon or whatever else.
Yeah.
But you essentially need 3 elements for any sort of lighting design, and different companies kind of provide all 3. The 3 basic parts you need are all right here in this little kit here that I just pulled up. So you basically need a power source, some variety.
Hey, nice.
Power source will have
Thank you, roaming.
like this, some sort of power connector. Then you need a power distribution option. Here's a small one. This is a brick stuff board. You can see this one has 4 ports on it. And then you're going to need some sort of light. So let me grab some sort of light here. I suppose the third thing you need is oftentimes some wire for extension purposes.
I did that this year for the first time. David Turner encouraged me to do so and showed me how to do so. So I purchased some stuff. He gave me an entire toolbox worth of stuff in the first place. And then I purchased some additional battery packs, and just instead of like, he had some connectors that he recommended, which I can bring up on a upcoming show when talking about lighting. But I ended up just putting the wires together and wrapping them up in electrical tape.
I was there while you were doing it.
Yes, it was an adventure.
So here's your basic system, right? We have power distribution, and then the power goes into the board, as does the light. And when I turn on the power, the light goes on.
How about that?
So that's your basic system for really any light kit. They will vary in terms of, what sort of battery they have, what sort of connections they use, what sort of power distribution they use.
Yeah.
But that is the basics. So on this one, what I have is the battery box that you can see. I'll position this somewhere where I can access it and not only be able to turn it on and off, but replace batteries. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Yes, that is huge. Yeah, you'll see how mine's a pain in the butt tonight.
Yeah, and then here in this one, you can see here's the distribution block. Right here in my fingers, it is one of the 4-way ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 lights coming off it, and then I have an empty channel. The empty channel will go to a additional power distribution block where I'll add more lighting to the second story. So right now that one is blank.
Oh, cool.
And so kind of when you plan out your build, what you have to keep in mind is that unless the power distribution block you're using is the final one, you're always going to lose one of those channels to some sort of cord to a separate distribution block. And then you'll lose one connection on your separate distribution block for that same cord. So that's the one thing to kind of, when you map these out, to try to keep in mind is that,
your daisy chaining.
Yeah, if you have 8 lights that are going to be in this main tower, you're probably going to need 10 distribution ports, because you're going to have to daisy chain probably 2 connectors together.
Yeah.
And you'll lose a couple of ports.
Yeah, I guess next time we do lighting, we should have a more in-depth tutorial on like how to chain those together and how to channel them. Because I'd love to see how you get those in your lanterns. So you saw how I did it with mine. I hit it again, everything with electrical tape, and just taped it down to tiles and left some gaps in there. But I mean, also I was doing it on site, and just really wanted those lanterns, those magenta, the transdark pink lanterns to light up. And the effect was fine in the long run. If you looked at it very closely, it was rather amateur. But you're also using the brick stuff that is that has like the flickering effect, and you threaded it into those lanterns very well.
Yeah, so like on this one, these happen to be brick stuff torches. They're pre-designed like this.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You also have and can have.
Let's set that deck on fire.
Yeah, that's why they do hang down a little bit.
Nice.
I think it's very wet by the swamp, so they probably toss some water up on it.
It's pretty humid. Yeah.
Yeah, on the thing. Here's some wire that would connect a distribution source to a second distribution source. So I do have some of that as well.
And the brick stuff, is it plug and play where you've just got the little connector. You don't have to actually wire it yourself.
Yep, just have to plug it in. It does make it more expensive, obviously, but they are available at various places. Some bricks and minifigs carry them here in the Twin Cities. They're also carried at Brickmania.
Now,
And order them
I
online. You
use-
can get them at Brickworld. They're always
I
a
use some
vendor there.
stuff that's similar to the brick wrap. Brick. What's the brand?
Brick stuff.
Great
Brick stuff.
brick stuff. I use some stuff that's similar to it, and it's actually compatible with it. So the connectors are the same, but these are Chinese made.
Potentially good night, Al.
Yeah. I will show you this too.
I've also
here-
had like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Here's the torch element, and it is connected to to one of these bar rod pieces, and then it's going into a headlight brick. It does cause some tension in the hole where the bar goes in, because obviously there's some thickness to the wire, but it's not much.
Yeah.
These headlight brick ones tend to take the stress pretty well. So I just fed this end in, the end with the plug, through the hole first, and then I put in the clip and the bar with the clip end and the torch on it, and there you can barely see the wire, and I'll run into the house now through the hole.
Yeah, it's very. I've had bad luck checking out his site and having things in stock. He's got, before Brickworld, everything's out of stock. Right now, he's got that medieval lighting starter kit in stock. It's really hard to see exactly what comes with it, but it does look like it comes with 14 different lights that are ready to go. Or there's 4 lights, 2 boards.
I can tell you, it's right here.
Yeah, perfect. Is that the starter kit right there? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at on the website.
So it has 4 flickering lanterns.
Yes.
3 flickering lights.
Yep.
3 different distribution boards. He says they're adapter boards, but I call them power distribution boards. And then 4 connector cables, and then a battery switch. So this is a starter kit. This will typically cost you about $40. It's not that bad, but it's not cheap either.
Yeah.
This, in theory, will get you an entire, blacksmith type shop.
Yeah.
Build.
And this is in stock on his website right now. If you guys are interested in trying this out, Ben uses it quite a bit. I've had good luck with his stuff. I know him. I think he's a great guy. He's been around for a long time making quality products. A lot of AFOLs use them. So if you're looking for a quick start to this sort of thing, this kit right here will get you lighting really fast. Not only does he have this is the medieval quick set, he's got city and space quick sets as well. There's one for Winter Village sets. Here's one for spaceships. Here's one for just basic lighting that you can stick into any stoplight, street lamp, anywhere in your Lego city. But he's got a lot of different things that are pre-wired, like these street lamps here. Check that out if you guys are looking to get into lighting and it seems daunting. That's one of I think the best things about Rob's stuff is that it's real simple to just get going with. Very easy to put it all together and just get it right into whatever you're creating currently.
And there are lots of good things about brick stuff, I will say.
Yeah.
The warehouse for brick stuff is here in Minnesota. That doesn't mean that that's where it's manufactured. I can't say where it's manufactured, I have no idea. But it's sold out of a company in Minnesota, just south of the Twin Cities. There are all kinds of power options. Like here's a option to power via USB-C. So if you have a giant USB-C battery bank, for example, you can get something like this. Also works on, they have AA battery packs. They also have coin cell battery packs, all kinds of options. They also have sort of pre-made quick options, like this one is a campfire. 40 Lego parts as well as the campfire element.
Nice.
This one's not super cheap, as you can see, $32. But I had a specific need for this, and then I ended up not using it, but I will use it. There's also other cool parts.
You're going to use it to roast s'mores.
Definitely for s'mores.
Yes.
There's also a cool thing like this. These are a pair of pogo pins, basically so that you could pull like a modular building apart, and it would disconnect the wiring from one level to the next, so you can have it all
That's
wired
nice.
up. When you plug it back in, the lights will turn on.
That's fantastic.
Yep. So these are always out of stock, but I got these at Brickworld.
Brick Dad just totally disappeared from the entire stream. He's not even in the green room.
Abby, whoa!
There goes Gigadad. Hi, Ben.
Too fast.
Oh, I did that.
Reed had one of Brick Stuff's products, the screen, in his Whistling Tower, waiting for the remote control version. JVB says, making s'mores ain't cheap these days. VMAC, you put lighting in yours, right? You use Brick Stuff?
I've not used Brick Stuff. I use mostly Bevan's Builds.
Bevan's Builds?
Yeah. So it's a very similar like website. I guess I could pull it up if you want me to. But.
Sure. Roman Brick says you can expect hundreds of new sets, historically ranging from $400 to $500 to be released in 2026. Hundreds? 2026 is more than halfway over.
Maybe he just means in total that's how many have been sought out. I don't know.
Perhaps. But yeah, there are a lot of expensive sets this year for sure. We'll take a look at mine in a little bit, where I just use the least expensive thing you can find on Amazon. I used mostly fairy lights this year, besides the two special effects I used for those lanterns.
Was that in question to my camera? Sometimes my camera feels like it just needs to track you.
Yes.
And I
there
try
goes
to
the
turn
human.
it off,
yeah.
and then it just I thought I turned it off, but maybe I didn't.
So when Lene first got this camera, she got a new shirt during her live stream, and she wanted to try it on, and so she went to change her shirt, and the camera followed her to the other side of the room where she was trying to change her shirt. Supercobra says Brick Dad poofed. Ben had something happen, sudden chaos. Yes, it was the stream just got possessed. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So anyway, I moved. I'm going to try to add the OBS center, OBS bot center to our OBS stream, so I can control the camera right on the screen without using the remote at all.
That's my goal for this week too, is to switch my camera to the OBS bot, because actually when I turned my DLSR on tonight, I learned that the battery went bad, so I got to go find a battery before we do my stuff. Brick Dad's back. Oh, Brick Babe is here.
Oh, how about that?
Hey, check it out. Look. Lene, how you doing this week? Hey, good to see you. We're talking about light and MOCs.
Hey guys, all right, cool. Where's everybody else?
Ben's in a picture-in-picture in his camera, and Brick Dad disappeared. I don't know if his new Giga internet got struck by lightning or something. I know there's storms coming through here, so.
Oh, okay. All right, good to see everybody.
Anyway, so yeah, that's I guess the progress and the lighting discussion.
Cool.
I will soldier on with this. Hopefully, when we've got all of our OBS stuff figured out, I'll have an extra few minutes to actually build something instead of playing with the Stream Deck.
Yeah.
But look, look at this. Here we go. Here's me now. Look, wing. Look at that. I got that with button.
Look, he's back.
That's streaming, baby.
Look at this. Hey, Lene.
Here's the site that VMAC was suggesting. If you want to tell us about that.
Yeah, so like I said, very similar. There's an echo.
That's crazy. That came out of nowhere.
But you just go shopping.
All right, I muted Lene. We know that this happened to her last week too. Lene, you got to get some headphones on, girl.
So there are some like kits and custom stuff that he sells, but I just do them like if I need this long a cable or whatever, because I use the USB power whatever extender.
Yeah.
Then I can do it from a transformer, like if I have an actual power drop. But like a Brickworld I used, they're like a cigarette case. I don't know many people if they know that size of the battery packs. They're like 5,000 milliwatt hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's less than a brick high. So I just built a little slide out thing out of my base, my hexagon base. And I just was able to slide them out, and I had two identical and switch them out, and they last. I think it was, the math said it was supposed to last like 12 hours, and I think the furthest I got was 10, but I'd still take that.
Still, yeah, no kidding. That way you only have to change the batteries once a day, really.
Yeah. But it's, like I said, it's very similar. It's the same, that little tiny connector.
Yeah.
A lot of companies use that. TOtB uses that same connector. So there's some stuff I've bought off there, but when it comes to the specialty stuff, so like this, if you want to have a light flicker, they have a couple different right here, fire flicker flame module.
Okay.
So that acts as the same thing as the other. It's powered in, and then everything after this that you connect will have a flame flicker. So you don't have to necessarily buy a separate kit. Like if you already have the infrastructure, you just buy this and put it in line somewhere. So I kind of like that, where they're relatively cheap per component. Like getting started and getting kind of like a supply of different size wires is a little bit up front.
Yeah.
But then after that, you can just add the little things you need and keep your main infrastructure. That's how I do it. But I'm not an expert either. Like I've barely gotten into this, so I don't want to. I know that one piece that Ben was saying with the magnetic, he sells that too, but they're almost always out too.
Yeah,
this one for top
popular.
and bottom they have, but this one side to side is always out.
Brickworld Lab says that he uses these too. James Bishop is here tonight. Good evening, James. Good to see you. He says he uses Technic bricks to control my wires in rocks and buildings. I have a tendency to use Technic bricks as well to create channels. It's just a quick, easy. Most of those LEDs will go through a pinhole. And then I know a lot of people use the panels, the quarter panels or the half height panel to run it along the inside of a wall in their building. I've seen that used with some great success. Odile Dorado is guessing that you're using these for your robots. I assume he means your giant mech.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Oh, and to clarify what Roaming Bricks meant, there's 400 to 500 actual sets coming out this year. Not in terms of dollars, but I'm sure we're all spending a lot in the cool stuff that came out this year. Reed says, I use the roll of LEDs for lighting up my roller disco and castle walls. I like to have a blinding castle. Yeah, that is kind of the quickest way to do it with I'll show that during mine. I use some fairy lights and just kind of shove them into places. Are you showing anything?
Dad's back.
Yeah, he sure is. There's Gigadad back in the house.
Yes. You know, it's funny because you get stream speed that's fast enough that then your computer says, hey, I don't time out when I'm trying to update information on other programs and stuff in your computer. And then it just randomly decides it wants to redo it.
You're still echoing, Lenny.
I don't know what's happening.
VMAC, did you build anything this week?
Just in studio.
Since we're already talking to you, do you want to show us?
I can. Is this just straight screen share to show studio, or is there a different?
It's just screen share
to do it.
Yep. Okay.
Bye, Ben. We're just dropping it out.
No. I'll be here. I'll be monitoring and listening. Gotta finish my tacos. Good night.
Cool. While you're waiting for that, we are going to play your walk-up song. I can run to the bathroom and grab a drink real quick. Where is your damn walk-up song? There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round for a mystery Vince can't wrap his mind around. Vince sees an axolotl, says that's a salamander, right? Cute little salamander, confident in his 6'7" might. Feathered gills, goofy grin, living fully aquatic. Vince says, same thing, bro, and that's where it gets problematic. He's got axolotl blindness. Oh no, here we go. Can't tell a salamander from a pink little brony. On regeneration facts just slide right by. He says, looks the same to me. Bro, nice try. He's got axolotl blindness. Oh no, here we go. Sees an axolotl, says it's a salamander, yo. Show him a salamander crawling out on land. Show him an axolotl in an ocean wonderland. One is dry, one is moist, but you're giving him the choice. Vince knows with blind belief they're clearly the same as far as he can see. We tried diagrams, charts, even zoology links, and he nods like he gets it, but we know what he's thinking.
How much is that axolotl in the window?
I do hope he's for sale.
Is that what's on the skateboard as well? Another axolotl?
No, that's a salamander.
Salamander. I love that VMAX attack has like axolotl blindness.
What's the difference between this and that salamander with Olaf?
He's got axolotl blindness. Oh no, here we go. Can't tell a salamander from a pink little bro. Neo's knee regeneration. Facts just slide right by. He says, looks the same to me. Bro, nice try. He's got axolotl blindness. Oh no, here we go. Sees an axolotl, says it's a salamander. Yo.
All right.
Nice.
Now we have a comment here I gotta discuss real quick, and it says hopefully Vince can overcome and have a full recovery. Unfortunately, this is like color blindness. It's not something that he can ever recover from. It's just something that he will endure his entire life, which is unfortunate, but we will always be here to help you out, Vince.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It does look like a ladder, but it's not. It's one part of a trellis arch. So it's meant to be modular. So this, like, each section looks like this, and then it's supposed to have a sister section beside it, and then something going between them, and then the whole arch part. So I started with the easy part, but now I'm struggling on how the two can connect together. And I just kind of went down a really weird rabbit hole. So I don't know what I'm doing at this point.
Welcome to Lego.
Yeah.
I need to attach, like, this is going to be a whole nother giant, the exact same structure, and they attach together.
Trying, I know the feeling. Yeah, trying to rotate it so you can see.
Oh.
Well, no. He's just trying to grab it like he's in studio.
Oh.
Yeah, when you're a studio
He's
builder
trying to-
and you see a studio screen, you
Yeah.
want to grab it to look closer at it and do things. Yes. Right?
Sounds like he's scrolling up trying to zoom in on it.
So I originally didn't want it to be like square. So I wasn't going to have them as wide between the two ladder sections.
Okay.
And I wanted to do, I originally was just going to do a brick built thing across, like just like the verticals are the exact same size. But then I thought, well, let's just do round because those are round, but I can't connect the round ones there because those ones are there. And then them being offset makes me feel weird inside. So, so right now I'm experimenting with something. I thought maybe just like a little bit of an archway across, but that's
Okay.
a big gap, and none of the arch pieces are that shallow of a slope. So I thought about maybe using something like tubing on the bottom to flex, and then make that fake, but then have the top part rigid.
You can always use the the go-to when you need an arch and they just don't make that that circumference that you need is the 1x2 round with two hollow studs.
The bike chain.
Let me see if I got one here. I have a whole bag of them somewhere sitting around here. Hold on.
1x2.
Puppy's laying on them.
That's exactly where they're supposed to be.
Nice draw. All right. Yeah, it's part of my tree making. Hey, drag myself over here.
We're talking, Vince, about doing a chain of those in snot.
Oh,
Because they're rounded, you can bend them as you connect each one to one half of that. So you alternate height all the way around and then bend it in a snot fashion.
yeah, I did that
Great,
for
whatever.
my theater. I'm familiar with that technique. Yeah, that's something I could do.
It'd be a lot of stepping behind it, but
this is where I really just screwed the pooch. And I think this is where my
it's
problem
studio.
is.
You can't screw the pooch in studio. That's why we use it.
So this, where this connects, can't really change. So I needed something that can come off of here and here, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. That's 4 bricks. That's what I need. Except,
Hey, Sam. Go ahead.
Except just
He said hi.
No, I meant this, Sam. But also hi to your cat.
But the 4 studs, and you turn it sideways for Technic, that it's only 3 holes. So I was just really, really trying to make it work, and I don't think I did. So
man, it's all good. This is what you're experimenting in studio to see if it'll work in real bricks. You're saving yourself time. That makes sense.
there's no way to tell how structurally strong it is at the end of the day, which worries me.
Well, I mean, you could start with one section and see how it twists around, see what happens. I do believe that Sammy heard Ben say tacos, and he's like, "Where's mine?"
Right.
Roman Brick says, we had opening of a new Lego store here in my vicinity, and there was a world record created of building the world's biggest mosaic art using Lego bricks. Interesting. Where are you located, Roman? Represented 4 sides of Mumbai. Colorful high spirit. Nice. Well, looking forward to seeing where this ends up. When do you think you're going to jump into physical brick, or you think you're going to keep messing with it in studio?
I probably won't jump into physical until I figure some of this stuff out.
Yeah.
Just at this size, like sketch models don't really help me.
Right.
It really has to be full scale. Like, so the arch part, I'm just going to do like the classic, like stone arch technique where I'll just make, a bunch of pie wedges.
Nice. No, I'm excited about that.
And they'll actually physically connect together. But
yeah, Tron feels you here.
I feel good about that bit, like structure. Yeah. But there's a bunch of ways to do it, and I'm probably way overthinking, and it probably doesn't need to be as strong as I think it needs to be. But the same chance, people are going to be walking under it. I don't want it to fall. You're
not going to know until you have it put together. Yeah, exactly. Tron says the sturdiness is always questionable, and the in-program stability button does very little to help. I didn't even know there was an in-program stability button. And yeah, no, I wouldn't do anything. I would never even try to use that if I knew there was
over
one.
At the
does it just dispense meds?
On the buildability, it's over under your stability button up at the top menu.
Buildability, stability found it.
Next to instructions, yeah, that's stability.
I guess I did know that was there. What does that do?
I have 60
it's showing you the strong connections as opposed to the weak connections, saying you only have 2 studs connecting it or 4 studs connecting it. So being able to have that stability. So green zones, like where it's anchored on the ground or to whatever stud plate is down there, is a solid stud connection.
I'm hungry. I want a taco.
So as you can see, studded down there.
Well, it's showing if it was studded down, that's where your stability would be. But the red plates that are going to be your weaker. They're not connected very well.
It's got good gravity, is what it's saying there at the bottom. Yes. Yeah.
I don't know why it puts the things on there if they're not connected anyway. Like,
Supercobra's excited.
After you tell it to connect.
Andrew says, I can't believe the Bricks and Minifigs in Fort Wayne, Indiana is already going out of business. Hey, you know what? I just learned that yesterday. And I is surprised as well.
We can discuss that offline.
Sure.
So that's what I got. You guys got any ideas?
Not yet. I'm excited that you're going to try to do this like the old-fashioned way and just wedge all the stones together. I think that's going to be cool. I think I'm excited about the concept for sure. Like I love one-to-one stuff. And I think I would like to see you be able to walk through it.
It's gonna be, I need to pull it off, but it's gonna be pretty cool, little collab thing.
You know, I will say what we did for ours when we did our one-to-one potion shop. We made the entire shop out of Lego brick, but we also clad 2x4 studs so that it would actually, we were sure of the structure and could have people walk into it, which not a lot of people did, but we didn't have it open to the public to go walk through it. But we definitely cheated ? By having an actual wood frame base for it.
It's hardly cheating. I mean, there comes a time where safety is more important than having it all built out of Lego.
Paramount, yes.
Now, Mark, here's my question: is as a former Legoland model builder,
Yes.
is it really cheating?
No. So what we would do with ours is we would have made a steel base for it that bolted to the ground. Anything that came in contact with the public had to be bolted to the ground or whatever surface it was on. And then it was glued so that no amount of pressure would pull it apart. Also, we had to ship them all over the world. So that's the other reason they were glued and had the steel, because they shipped in the steel bases. We would connect them to the pallet that they were being shipped on. And then especially when there was one we had in the park that I've told this story on the stream before, but it was like a pizza chef, like holding the pizza up like this. And every single parent in the park was like, let me put my toddler in the crook of the elbow. So we had to take that out and reinforce it for weight. Because if every toddler in the park is on there, you never know
It's
when
got to hold 60 to 70 pounds minimum.
It should hold up to 200 pounds because at that point, a parent's going to try it. You know they are.
Yeah.
Even glued brick isn't going to. Yeah. So we're like, oh, okay. So liability here. What's funny about it is like when we put the new models in the park that were interactive, that like the camel in the Adventureland that you're supposed to sit on, nobody wants to sit on it for the first couple of years because it's so freaking sharp. It's California and it's like, 80 degrees every day. And so everyone's wearing shorts and t-shirts. And so you jump up on the thing and you slide off and then you've got just scratches down the backs of your thighs. Like your hamstrings get all torn up sliding off of it. Over time, that actually wears down the more people pose with it. And so it gets softer. And then since it's covered in a UV coating to protect it from the sun, to protect it from like getting sun bleached, when we instead of rebuilding it, we recoat it. So they take it to an auto body place, sandblast the coating off of it, and recoat it. And when you sandblast it, you can see a bunch of models in the parks that have no logos on the bricks. That's because it's been sandblasted and recoated. It blasts off the corners of all of it and the logo from the studs before they recoat it, because they have to get the entire coating off first. Otherwise, it'll flake off with the old coating. So you can kind of see the age of a model at the park, not only because the sun still does get through. One of my favorite ones was we had to recoat the Darth Vader statue because everybody was grabbing his crotch, and so the coating wore off right around his cod piece before the rest of the statue did. So.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Not
Joyce. Supacabra says that they use PVC for their disc golf basket. That could work as for stability for sure. Yes, that is the story. Cool. Looking excited to see the next steps for this. Lene, did you build this week?
I did build a little bit, but it is somewhere else. And Lene has been gone all day. It's been 12, 13-hour work days for me, guys. So I'm sorry.
When's your workshop?
Oh, I set up on Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay,
And
we'll have
it's
to
from
see what you
9
do
a.m.
on it.
It's from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. So I don't know how many workshops I'm having during the day, but yeah.
All right, we'll have to see. What you did at that. Hopefully, you bring us some pictures of the mock that you build at it next week.
I will.
I hope
Guys,
so.
right now I'm sorting accessories for the pop-up shop. So that's what had me late. Like I've been running around to every BAM store, every Lego store, just trying to get last minute things. And that's costly. It is not a smart move. So pray for my pockets.
Cool. All right, Brick Dad, you ready to show us some of your lighting techniques?
Well, I have a little mock-up here that I did as a test one that I would love to show. Just it was on topic of what we were talking about earlier and stuff, but my computer decided it wanted to do a reload. So, but yeah, but you know how we do this, right?
Who's that? Making magic with brick, no hat, mustache, is sure looking slick. Is he a hero? Is he a nerd? Better stick around or you'll miss the hector. Brick Dad, opening the gates of play. Some lad, watch him go, racing at the track all day. Oh, there's nothing he can't do. Here's some jobs to name a few. Hey, 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 hey. Petty Officer First Class, U.S. Navy. U.S. Naval Special Warfare, Special Boat Team 22. CBRN Specialist, U.S. Department of War. Firefighter, EMT, North Whidbey Fire and Rescue. School Resource Officer, Arkansas Career Training Institute. Security Officer, Garda World Protective Services. Content Specialist, Brick Dad Builds. Chillaxin Specialist, Retired Military. And Grand Marshal of the Brick Derby. Brick Dad.
You cannot influence a Brick Dad.
All right, everybody.
Never quite adjust to that, hearing that. Thank you, Vet, again, for putting that together and creating that for me. So
You're most welcome.
Pretty awesome.
okay, so I'm going to swap over here.
Here we are.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
There it is.
Someone's gonna swap you over.
Somebody's going to swap me over. So I just built this little lighting mock here. And what I did was I did a lighting row here at the bottom and then optional tops that you can actually put on it just to show how lighting works with color, not just lights themselves. All of the lights that I put in here are white LED lights. So if I flip it on here, you'll get an idea of the color variations that come through here. And it's very bright, I know. So if I
Hello,
back
Rick
off on the
Bram.
light,
Good evening. Good to see you here tonight.
see some of the color variations that run through this right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and kick this back off to talk about the wiring of it a little bit. As you can see here, what I did was I gave it a single stud or a single plate height difference underneath it so that you can actually get underneath with the wiring to run all the wires underneath it. And all I did was use 1x1 rounds to offset the gap between them, because the 1x1 rounds, as you can see right here, work really good at running wires between them because of the little gaps that are between all of them. Give me that focus there. But because of the they all have gaps because of the rounds and where the lip is on them. So it's very, very good for running wiring through them. So you can get away with layering that and a plate over the top of it to get your wire channels all the way through and have a very solid plate connection for that flat build to make sure you have full support to actually build off of that, above it, and so on. So, and stuff. Now, like you guys mentioned, the Technic holes, that's something I use also for my wire chases to get in there, is to be able to run my wire chases through there.
There's a hashtag pause that's been put up on the screen, and that's because I want to say something, Brick Dad.
Yeah, please.
I started laughing hysterically when you needed to get your camera to focus, because it's actually sharp enough that you care.
Yeah.
Normally, we would just manhandling a blob. So you're like, oh, it's not focused. I'm like, Brick Dad.
Occasionally it would turn.
Well, you guys can actually see stuff now, so it actually matters now.
Yeah.
I'm like, welcome to Homer Simpson.
All right, you can continue. We just wanted to celebrate Giga Dad actually worrying about his focus today.
Love it.
I appreciate that, and it's very encouraging for me to be you to actually show stuff to you guys, and it actually matter.
Yellow Xenophone is here.
What I have.
Thanks for joining us tonight. It says you light my bricks 2.0 use completely flat wire. So if you need lights to go underneath tiles, go with that.
That is
interesting.
That is true. These do fairly well underneath. You can see back here where it actually picks the hole right between those two. And that's because I have the 1x1 rounds to give it a little bit of a gap in that connection between the plates right there.
Oh, geez. Okay, and that's the 1x8 with the slide, like the rail slide, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and I doubled it up. So I have one on top of the other. So you have an entire channel that runs in here. So you can actually lay your wire in it and actually channel it through there. So you can do that. If you have a larger wire chase or something like that, you can actually go to the wider ones that are the 2x wide rails and actually get multiple wires through those channels in a flat run like that. So you can actually get those down lower into the floor or something like that as well.
Awesome.
So architectural building, if you have a lip that's running around and you want to put
here's the
lights
big
hanging
ones.
underneath. Yep.
Oh, talking about. So instead of being
the large lip,
half plate, they're like a full plate across. So in a pack of when two of them are stacked together, you see that nice wide channel that's in there.
Oh yeah.
So you can get, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 wires through there next to each other.
Glad
Pretty
to hear
close,
you're appreciating it, Roman Bricks. Yellow says LMB 2.0 don't need gaps, which is very interesting. Also says people hardly know how godly they can be in microscale lighting bulb. Godly? Love this. Thank y'all for the demonstration. Boss Brick Builds from Linnea's Instagram says genius, or from Linnea's channel.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, Bo's Brick Builds. He's an amazing builder too.
Bo's Brick. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming by tonight.
But yeah, when you're putting your lights on there, you can literally do the 1x rounds on top for color accents on them. And like I said, these are all white lights under there. You can even do the pearlescence on there if you want a muted white on there instead of just a clear.
Yeah.
You get different color lights and different lighting effects inside builds and stuff like that.
Brickforium also says, I've been wanting to get better at lighting, so thank you for sharing this. This is lit, clever. That's clever of you.
Well,
that's
this
great.
Wire actually runs along where it comes down and goes in right here.
Yeah.
It actually runs all the way along the edge of that plate right to here and then comes out right here at the end.
That's crazy. They're so thin.
So you can see it right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's because of the 1x's.
Yeah.
And how they're inset right just enough.
Yeah.
You can actually see the wire actually runs through underneath those on the backside. So you can do that actually put it in the bottom corner of a wall to actually bring your wiring up through that wall.
Yeah. That would have solved my entire problem at Brickworld when I was taping everything down with electric tape.
Yeah, I guess kind of the point here is twofold. One, on any tile, I shouldn't say any tile. Some of them don't have this, but most of them have a little lip basically so that you can pry underneath them to get stuff up.
Yes.
And when you butt either a pair of those next to each other or one of those plus the 1x1, as Brick Dad's mentioning, they do create a nice little tiny gap that you can get just enough under there to get the wire through. And it is the same for the brick stuff as well. They both do that really well. So I think this version is pretty similar to brick stuff, what Brick Dad is using here.
Yeah, component wise, this is roughly where I start with components. I've got a light, this is just an LED light bar right here that has a single connection wire there. It's got double-sided tape on the back, and this actually fits in a 1x, or you can put it onto a tile, or this will literally just stick underneath and connect in, and then you have the wire that comes out, and then it has a quick connect plug on the end here.
Yeah, just like the brick stuff. Exactly the same.
And then going from there, you'll have a distribution board, very similar to what Ben, I'm sure, uses to get all of your connections into. And these can also be used as jumper boards. You don't have a direct power in or power out connection on this. So this is literally just a daisy chain board. So you can put a power in on one end and a power out on the other end and plug in anything you want in between them. And it'll siphon off of this power bank to go through there. And then, of course, you have your main supply, which is going to be whether you choose to use a USB plug or wire plug, or however you want to actually connect. But this is the same concept as that. But this is just a hardwired, already built together in a single plug system like this. Yeah. And then, of course, like Ben was showing, the jumper wires to go from one jumper board to another jumper board to be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I said, that there are 3 elements to lighting. I think there's probably 4, to be fair. It's power, distribution, lights, and then the wires that run between them.
And where do you get your lighting stuff, Rick? Dad, tell us again.
I actually get all of my stuff on Amazon.
Nice.
I get it from it's Tedu, TEDDOO.
Tedu.
And they have a large selection of stuff at fairly decent prices, and you can get colored LEDs, you can get white LEDs.
Nice.
It's a very starter friendly setup where you get it at a decent price. So if you do break a wire or have a problem, it's not I'm out so much money because I did this. Another component that you're going to want is going to be something like these, some tweezers or some micro pliers or something like that. Yeah, to be able to, forceps work great to be able to get your wire connections in there and stuff. Because if you have man hands like myself or Vince that are just absolutely giant, to try and get wires into stuff is very difficult.
Ben, you have little girl hands.
So
that is not true. I actually have, I do have the hemostat.
Fattest fingers.
I do have a hemostat like thing to help pull like stuff I drop in the MOC.
Hemostat.
Or a forceps.
Now this is one little MOC that I built to demonstrate lighting. Because this has all of those components in one right here. It's my Singing in the Rain. And I have a battery box down here at the bottom that is all plugged in. I've got a light switch here, and it's literally just a single switch.
Good evening, Jay. On.
Let's see, flip this on.
In the meantime, Hoarder66 says, I wish Go Bricks sold the specialty parts Louis Bricks uses for their wire runs. Maybe they do, and I just didn't find them. LFK
they do
Bricks.
Not.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, they do.
They do not. There are some specialty bricks that they use. I'll see if I can grab a couple of those so I can at least show you. They're specifically made for wire runs in that regard to be able to actually wire in the channels and stuff on a 1x brick. So you can actually run them through the channels while you're building it and stuff like that. So that's one of the things that is an advantage to building and experimenting outside of the Lego brand with Lumi Bricks, is just to see how they do it for their wiring and running lights inside builds, just as an experience. Not even necessarily because of the quality of bricks or the build or any of that type of stuff, but just to experience it of how they do their type of stuff, just for thinking outside the block. You know, you want a different idea or a different viewpoint of how things work. It's a great way to do it. But yeah, so this is my little Singing in the Rain. I've got the light up street light right there with him dancing and swinging around. But yeah, single light right there. And it all runs through here. It goes down through the center of a plate here and literally ties in right into the power block. So.
That's very cool. LFK Brick says, I've used Bevan's bricks. He makes his own components. It's been a while since he updated his website, but there's still some stock.
Very true.
Quarterbrick Chase says, Chris, everyone has over the head earphones. You rebel, you. he's all technically advanced now.
I am. I'm trying to keep up to speed with everybody else. You know, having a second camera, having the Wi-Fi that's actually connected to be able to give me everything so that I can show you guys and share my knowledge to help everybody else out as well. So
nice. Very cool.
All right.
I don't like bricks often, but when I do, I use Bright My Bricks and I like them. They make them a lot for sets. And I have a discount code if you want 20% off. But that's that.
Yeah, I've used
Light
and Light My Bricks. I've used some of those companies.
This is Bright My
light
Bricks,
kits,
not Light.
Yeah, Light My Bricks is quite expensive.
I've used several different brands. Okay, I've used several different brands to try them out just to see what their components are in comparison to what I use normally. Just so I say, okay, is it a better quality? Is it not a better quality? Is it the same stuff? Is it are there specific components in theirs that they have that I don't have? You know, like Ben was pointing out with his lanterns and stuff like that, when you buy that medieval kit, you have lights that are already flicker lights. None of the components that I get are pre-flicker lights, so they don't have that aspect already built into them, which does make it a premium product through Brick Stuff, which is that. But there are other options, like I have here. Are we okay? Ben was bringing me in, so okay. So I have circuit boards that you can actually plug in and add to it to actually get
Flicker effects. Yeah.
So yeah, this is a 3-circuit flicker effect. So you can actually plug in 3 different lights to get that fire or flame flicker out of it. So I can actually use these and put these sporadically inside builds. So I don't have to necessarily use those torches or those lanterns or things like that. I can actually customize it with brick or with how I want to build a stove or an oven or like a fire pit or something like that. I can customize that by using these type of circuit boards. So there are components that are out there.
Keep in mind, anything you chain into these will have the flicker effect, including other power bricks. So you got to be careful when you're using something like this. But it does work the same way. It has a power in on any of them, and then the power will go out to an LED, and it'll flicker. So if you put it to another power distribution board, all of those will flicker too.
Yeah.
So
what I will tend to do is, since this has 3 outs, what I'll do is I'll use one that'll go out to a single lantern, and then I'll have it go to a pair of lanterns over an archway or something like that, so that I'll have 3 different lights that'll all flicker. That'll be specific for lanterns in a lighted area or something like that. So
nice.
But it gives me an opportunity, because then I can customize my lamps to be golden lamps or silver lamps or things like that, not necessarily the set white candle or brown torch or black lantern that is so very common. So, but yeah, so that's a lot of what I do when I'm doing lighting, and I can keep going, but that's just my quick version of where I work with lighting and stuff like that.
Well, we've got one more person who wants to show us some lights, and that's Mr. Mark.
That's me. Yeah, we're going to rewind to like the very basics of lighting and how to do it, how to get started, basically.
Old school way.
Jay has a question. She says, how do you prevent overheating within the connections and the brick? That was one of the problems I had. I burned my hand putting my specialty lights in my swamp house. And that's one of the reasons that we went and got the electrical tape. So those connections, that's why we use some of the stuff that we're looking at tonight. Those plastic connectors hold the connection, and the heat will be in there, and so they're completely safe. They're like that's why they've been around for a while. I have bought ones from shows, live at shows, to light something and had it burn my hand. I'm just like, I'm not buying from that person again. But these are ones that people have used a lot that don't like that won't catch fire or burn people's hands when they're trying to work with them.
LEDs in general are very low power. Yes. However, if you are using a overpowered battery or you have the raw wires, they can get hot if you like coil them together a lot, and there's a lot of resistance in the wire.
Yeah.
I would say the products that we're using, you're not really particularly concerned about them getting overly hot.
Yeah.
Even if you chain a bunch of stuff into it, they'll probably not run because they don't get enough juice before they'll burn something.
I was like,
I would have
not to.
This is more likely that I will either break wire, or it'll literally over amp the LED light, because the LEDs themselves are very low power LEDs.
Yeah.
Before anything would ever melt or catch fire.
That's not to say you can't do it wrong, but it's pretty hard with the stuff we're talking about.
Yeah. Hoarder says, I would love to have a few of my parts drawers dedicated to lights, wires, connectors, extensions, and different chips that allow that flicker or traffic light changes or flashing railroad lights, etc. I have been trying to do this too, and what I ended up with is a bin where I threw all my lights in, and they just kind of all got tangled together. And so I need to do something like that too, like get a chest of drawers where I've got like wires here, LEDs here, connecting boards here, as I'm starting to like actually work with that stuff now, instead of what I'm about to show you, which is just shoving fairy lights into stuff.
Well, Mark, I've got some exciting news for you.
What's up?
We'll let Brick Dad finish his thought there, then I can tell you.
I was just gonna say, that's what I have with my workbench here. Is I actually have a drawer that's here, and all of my lighting components are lined up in the drawer in my bench for that reason. And that's all that's in that drawer, with a couple books for build techniques. room by room, building furniture or stuff like that to get new ideas or stuff like that. So this is my tech drawer or idea drawer to be able to find anything I want. I've got street lights. I've got traffic signals. I've got audio. I've got speakers to make sounds and do sound effects and stuff and builds. So that's it is possible to do it and have a designated set where you can do that stuff. And the containers, literally, this is what all of my lighting kits come in, is these small little boxes. And I just literally continue to use these boxes for all of my pieces and wires, LEDs. They come all coiled up. They have a color zip tie or wire tie on all of them to tell me what color these LEDs are. So I've got green LEDs, I've got blue LEDs, I've got white LEDs, and those are all of those. And then wire extensions. If I need a 10-inch or an 8-inch or a 6-inch wire extension, all of my wire extensions are in here. So that's roughly how I keep it organized in here in doing my basic wiring.
Cool.
Okay, so Mark, we talked a bit, and sorry everyone that I'm looking off to the side today. It's because I have StreamYard on one side and OBS, which we'll be using more as stuff goes on this way right above my actual camera. One of the things we were struggling with setting everything up is that your walk-up song is one that, because I uploaded it, you didn't have the source file for. I do have recovered those files, not because I saved them, but because I stole them back off of StreamYard.
Gotcha. Alphonse Brickdead said that's what those elements come in those plastic bins, and so he saves them to organize everything else. Omega is here. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here. Says I have one of those wide IKEA Alex drawer cabinets with two drawers full of my sorted LEDs, circuit boards, wires, etc. So that's the Alex. Yeah,
a lot of people. Famous Alex drawer.
Yeah, the Tedu containers come with the lights.
Yeah. Well, Mark, you can't do anything before this happens.
Nope.
Mark's an otter, watch him splash, building art deco, leaves and grass, keeping fab, you land on streams, making MOCs, fulfilling dreams. Don't need breaks when his builds are up, only cheers and howls from his club. So let's get pumped for the Scorpio. Mark's creations are on the show.
All right, next shout here. I did all this by just shoving fairy lights in two places. I'll show you a little bit more once I find it all. I have very delicate to grab the controls for these, and I always shake whenever I do. So here's one. Okay.
This is a good place where you might need some of those long curved forceps to be able to reach down in there.
Oh, which I do have. I just think like the shaking would make it actually worse. I do have my my hemostat right here. We'll use it in a little bit. I'll show you how I do these. But this will be the first time that this is actually put together correctly. I finally have the Orion statues facing the right way, and the what's it called? The mirrored
alignment.
All the foliage should be symmetrical, and so should finally the Orion statue. So here goes the final ride of, or the first correct ride of the Orion Tower. I will probably bring this to Brickworld, Grand Rapids, and Fort Wayne, but I'll show you how this is lit in just a little bit.
Exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
All right, here goes.
Ooh, we're spinning.
Make sure everything's out of the way here. Turn the lights.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
And so you see we got the light coming out of the cloud there, lighting up the Orion. I don't know if you can really see that, but and then the black lights coming out of the foliage. This was also flooded with a black light, which I don't have here, so you can't really see too much of it. But if you see here, there's light coming out of the cloud. You can tell that there? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
We'll let it spin one more time. And then we'll stop it on one of these unlit clouds, and I'll show you how I did that. So here is the Orion statues again. I keep saying my dog's name, and she's like, what, dude? What do you want?
She's like, I'm not a statue.
Right? Okay. So this is real simple how I did this. I'll probably switch actually back to my regular camera for it. But what I've used for this is, and these are super, super cheap on Amazon, just a little package of fairy lights. I wanted this to be everything in the foliage is, or there's a bunch of like hidden blacklight reactive stuff in the foliage. And then plus the black light just makes the entire thing look cool. But it is this, it's this sort of
Nice,
just a little fairy light thing. You pull the tab out, you turn it on, it's got a couple watch batteries inside, and it lights up. I did this specifically because I wanted smaller black lights in the creation. So you kind of see on the foliage back there where there's a black light stuck into the foliage. I'll do a close-up of that in a little bit. But all I did here, I'm going to take this string of black lights here, this the fairy lights. I'm going to put them in. I'm going to show you how I put those inside that cloud. Let's see. It doesn't matter if we focus or not. This is honestly the very most basic way. If you're just getting started, this is a good way to tackle something new. I've got the whole cloud comes out, and I've got a little cavity in there.
Oh, cool.
For it to thread things into. I've got to pull this out the other side. So this panel here comes off mostly. Actually, make sure I do this the right way because it has to go through the top. So I pull that off there so that I can get the fairy lights in there. The important thing I need to do though is get the pins on the back. Back in here, I need to put this, for this to work correctly, it's got to go, I've got to have the friction pins on the top and non-friction pins on the bottom. And how did I learn that? Trial and error. Okay.
Sounds about right.
And so here's where the hemostat comes in handy, because it's really hard to grab that, especially with shaky, fat fingers and sweaty hands. So I use the hemostat to pull this out of here. And so for whatever reason, the best way to do this is the non-friction pins go in the cloud, and then I leave the friction pins in the building. And so now all I'm going to do, let me see if I can, I am going to, let me see, do you see this? All right, whoops. Yes, all right, cool, I can do it this way. I'm just going to untangle these real quick. I want to get this into a straight line. So I'm unraveling the entire thing.
Mark, if it's reassurance for you, I started with the same fairy lights.
Oh yeah, I mean,
so
I've started working with what you guys are working with. So now this is just kind of like, if anybody is intimidated by that, this is an easier way to get started, and it's also a what's it called? It's inexpensive, and you can kind of do it later. I'll show you in a minute how I did it with the foliage on here, where I just kind of wrapped all these black lights around the black light reactive pieces. But so basically what I'm going to do now, I get the end. I
still use those. So
yeah, it's good for like flood. It's good. I've got a bunch of different fairy lights. They have ones that have like that are USB. So I'm going to thread this through here now.
Yeah, I have the USB versions. So yeah.
And they have different patterns, so you can use them to look like fireflies underneath like the foliage of a tree, and then pull this thing all the way through, and then I'm going to get this all the way until I have the last edge of the, you can see where this is. It's got the plastic tubing there.
Yep.
So I'm pulled through to that, so I have all the lights here. Then I'm going to take 3 fingers, again, trial and error, to wrap this up into a little ball, basically. And the reason I use 3 fingers, it gets them all concentrated, like it puts them all into a thick ring. This is basically the distance where it puts one light in a row around the entire ring. You get that to here, wrap it back up so it stays, nice thing about this wire is it works kind of like a twist tie, where you can get it all stuck together. In there. And then it just, let's see, goes in there. And then it's going to light up from the inside.
Nice.
And just stick the
I like it.
panel back on. Can't believe my camera's obeying the rules of focus, or the rules, where I want it to focus. That was the dumbest thing.
The rule of focus.
The rule of focus. So you put that panel back on. And then this will light up with the black light reactive
nice.
bricks. Yeah. So I could put that back on, but just to speed things along, since we're already at 8:30, let me do a quick close-up on the other cheap way to do this. As this comes back around this way, you can kind of see it down there, getting something reactive. Oh, you got to wait for the entire thing to come back around. Yeah, I'm sure there is a reverse on this, but all right, let's see. Let me refocus. Let me re-aim and focus the camera for a second. And you can see how I took that string of fairy lights and just basically wrapped an individual blacklight around the blacklight reactive pieces. It's not the prettiest solution, but it works for what needed to be done for this. Give me one moment.
Such a gorgeous build.
Oh, thank you.
Well, see, the beautiful
It looks
thing
like a
too with
wedding
this
cake.
is, yeah, right? Yeah. With the non-colored wiring, because
Yeah.
of the fairy light style, it doesn't
Yeah.
stand out with a red and black wire or anything like that. So it's definitely feasible and usable for this type of situation. So it looks great. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was actually, it helped because I had it flooded with black light, but to have the black lights behind each one of those either trans medium blue or trans neon green pieces in there, I wanted to look like the entire thing was based off of the solar system and building castles that were based off of some body in the solar system, and I chose the Orion Nebula. And so the entire point was the foliage was in the shape of the nebula, and then I wanted those to pop out as stars when you saw it at night with the black lights on. Now,
Nice.
found out that during the day you could see it as well, so I put it together for World of Lights, and then on Sunday I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, you can still see the black light reacts even with the lights on in here. I should have left it on all week so people could see that. But the pain in the butt about this, here, I'll show you one of the ways the way this works here is the, oh wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry. These batteries actually last quite a while. There's 2 watch batteries in them, but the problem is to change them, you got to pull that entire thing out, like each individual cloud, get a little screwdriver and put 2 new watch batteries in once a day. So it kind of like the batteries burn pretty quickly, and these batteries aren't necessarily inexpensive. Actually, the way I get batteries is buying more lights and pulling the batteries out of them because it's much, much more cost effective than buying the batteries individually, which is crazy. I don't know how on earth they do it that way, but that they're really inexpensive, these types of lights on Amazon. And I usually, the little tea lights that they use for candles in restaurants that you just you pull the tab out and then you twist it and it's a little candle light. Those each come with 2 watch batteries in them, and you can get a pack of 24 for like $20. So instead of paying $4 per battery, you can get you get like 40 batteries for $20. And so and then I just end up throwing the candles away, and then I get the batteries out of them. But if you're putting this up at a show, you've got to change the batteries once a day in order for the lighting to be on there the whole time. So
I use those same lights.
yeah, it's honestly just the easiest way to go. Let's see. Hoarder says that's like buying a new printer because it comes with ink and it's cheaper than the ink cartridges themselves. Yeah.
Those batteries can be like $25. No, those batteries are very expensive. They
can be. Yeah, they certainly can. If you get like a 4-pack, I do believe it's like $25 or something like that. Later says, I just saw the Odyssey today, and those statues are reminding me, oh, thank you. Yeah, they're incredibly, it's so odd that they're that expensive. Cool. All right, so that's it. I'm done. And we actually get to see this put together in person at Grand Rapids and Fort Wayne in all its correct glory, as it were.
All right.
Nice.
How exciting. So yeah, now we're gonna move on to something new because there will be some news.
There is, but
let's go ahead and try out the old OBS deal here. I'm gonna push the little screen switch. There it is. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So we been in the swamp again. And before we get to the news, we're going to bring other people's MOCs into the discussion.
And
Mark, do we need a break before that?
A wise man once said about Mark, you think he drinks water like a great white shark. About every 60 minutes, he's gotta go. Nature calls 2, sometimes 3 times a show. Hold the stream, he'll shout and dash. The show is live, but he's off like a flash. Instead of telling him you hold the stream, Ben provides cover, the perfect team.
Yeah.
But let's get into some of the news. Do you need the bathroom break before we go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bathroom break now, and then 40 minutes later, I have to take another bathroom break. Like, hey, I made it 2 hours. Now it's like, well, now you're making up for lost time. So I'm gonna go. Nope, here's the right one, and I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Of course you are.
You're gonna go. Why don't you start with those? Because unfortunately, I have to use the bathroom again already.
Cool, go do it.
What's it called? What's BPH?
BPH.
Ben plays a tune 2 minutes long while the Tainted sing along. Keeps the show rolling smooth, no rush. Mark mutes his mic so you can't hear the flush.
Mark is muted, so let me unmute him.
The reason I mute myself before I go is because I like to keep listening to what's going on, but I don't want everyone to hear me pee.
Yeah, I managed.
It's been 60 minutes since I last went, so I'll mute it and I'll be listening.
Fair enough. Yeah,
You'll be listening to me.
Hey, Mark's gotta go. No interrupting. The stream's slow. He'll be quick, won't take too long. He'll be done by the end of this song. Hey, Mark's gotta go. Mark's gotta go. Hey, Mark's gotta go.
Hey, I'm large here in the picture. Okay, we're
Not
back
anymore.
to it.
You're not.
Awesome. All right, let's do it, bro.
So, well, first things first. This is our mock of the week. Spoiling the game here. This is our mock of the week. Going to bring one of these every week and talk to you about the other shows that we've got coming up, of course. And this week's mock is from Brickworld Chicago 2026. This is Dunes of Dust Mark by Brick Hooker, who you can follow on Instagram and YouTube. I do want to show you all what a very great staff I have. David Turner was watching this and watching me do the mock of the week and came up with an easier way for me to do this from the back end of our website. And so just wanted to show you how thoughtful my staff can be. We're doing a tagged slideshow I went through, and I tagged Brick Hooker's mock with mock of the week. And so now we can do a direct slideshow of, whoops, that's not it. Hold on. Preview. There it is. And so David Turner put this together, just seeing a need and coming up with a solution for it. Thank you, David, for making this so much easier. Here we've got the name of the mock, and we've got the name of the builder, and down here the social media links: Instagram, Brickhooker, YouTube, Brickhooker. Anyway, this reminds me of the way I do rock work with the little sort of Puzz 3D layers in it. But I really like how he did the windswept dunes here. Did you guys see this when you were at Brickworld this year?
I did.
The picture that we're looking at right now is different
Yeah.
because this is seeing it from the exhibitor side.
Yeah.
So those dunes
is-
you had to go around the corner to see
Yeah.
from a different angle. So the general public didn't necessarily get to see those dune sweeps like that. But yeah, no, I did spend some time.
That is
talking
really
to him
cool, isn't it?
And looking
Yeah.
at this. Oh yeah, no, it's very cool.
I did not get an opportunity to talk to him, but I think he's got a really good concept for layout, or a good eye for layout, and for putting together like a fun story. Super Copper was saying before about the beams holding up Ben's swamp house. I like to see a good story. Really cool elephant. Great little river oasis there. And then, of course, a castle. This looks a lot like the Bricklink Designer Program castle.
That's because that is him.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was his
Brickhooker-
build.
Yes. Had
Oh.
this particular one, Dustmark Keep, selected as a.
Oh, no way.
And so this is the dunes for this build. I don't think this one's been up for order yet. I know it'll
not
be
yet.
very popular when it is.
Oh wait,
for sure. Yeah, I don't
no,
think
this
it
one
has.
hasn't yet.
At least I don't think so. I heard the
Should be coming up next month or October, I believe.
soon, if not
Yep.
already.
Cool. All right, here we got another top-down view of the very cool oasis he's built here in the desert, and you can see he's done some really nice work on the depth. So he's used some of those newer angled tiles to create a channel in the river, which is really cool. Really like his the work of the different color rocks beneath the sand. Alphonse says, yeah, you got to chat with him for a bit. He was at the Q&A session for Bricklink Designer Program.
Correct.
There's a
Okay,
close-up of that
so-
elephant. Yeah.
So I was looking. I thought this was true. This series has not shipped yet. The crowdfunding was in June, so I have ordered myself a Dustmark Keep, as well as a Coconut Cape. It was the
Yeah,
same
Coconut
series
Cape.
that had the hot air balloon, University of Science, and the Brick Railroad locomotive.
I got the hot air balloon.
Yeah,
Nice.
so probably in November or so, you might be able to get yourself a
shipping.
Dustmark Keep if you pre-ordered it, or if you look online or at Bricks and Minifigs around that time.
Sweet.
So there you go.
I was going to say real quick, I love how people use some of these smaller elements. We see the claw here, the frog here, the tassels. It just really makes this a very full, interesting build on this elephant. Alphonse says, also anyone submitting it in 1 month, September 14th to 28th, is submitting for the next round of Bricklink Designer Program. If you're interested in being going for selection. Nice close-up of this little dune with some dune flowers on it here. I like the dead trees there, or the succulent trees, or brown cacti. I don't know.
Dead trees.
Right. I do think they're dead trees. And let's see. There's Dustmark Keep itself, which we've looked at in depth on this show. Very cool that he was there and able to put this in such a great setting. Nice. Was that a croc in the river? I don't know.
Could have been.
Was it? I don't know. I don't see. Not sure. And then here we go. Here's the view from the public side. Do I see any crocs down there?
I don't see any.
I don't either.
I don't either. There was something. If you look by is that a tree?
It's an island.
Oh, and speaking of which, David did set this up too. If I'm talking about this, I can click on any spot of it, and it'll zoom into the spot I click on. There's There's a scorpion.
Why didn't David set up OBS for us?
The slopes and tile selection that he used
It's not too
for
late.
the sand top of it
Yeah.
is absolutely phenomenal with how smooth and rounded he was able to
Yeah.
get everything.
Yeah. Good point. Now I'm really playing with this tool that I remembered that David said that he did that.
It looks
Near,
like
far,
looks like
near,
baked.
far.
Far, near, far.
Oh, we started them. It kind of looks like almost like it's going to turn to glass. The sand's like heated up,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
very smooth and melty.
Gorgeous. So
It is gorgeous. I totally agree. And I do believe this will bring us back to the beginning. Yes. All right. So there we have it. Brickworld Chicago brought some very amazing mocks this year. You can also check out amazing mocks at Brickworld Grand Rapids, September 26th and 27th. Check out brickworld.com for more information about that show. But we're not going to stop there. We're talking about Haunted Brickworld Fort Wayne as well. Oops. This is our one theme show of the year. This is a Halloween show. We call it Haunted Brickworld. We don't have the new graphic up for it yet, but it is October 10th and 11th, 2026. Check out the website for more information about it and to purchase tickets. However, if you go here to purchase tickets, our venue uses Ticketmaster only for pre-sales, and we have to go through their pre-sales. We can't use our own. And our tickets are $16, but if you buy a ticket through Ticketmaster, it's $26.50 some odd cents, and that is BS. Ooh. So if you live in the Fort Wayne area and you want to get the pre-purchase price for Brickworld tickets, you need to go to the box office during the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and they will be able to sell you pre-purchase tickets for $16. It's $18 at the door. If you can get over to the box office beforehand, it will save you $2. And if you check out our social media, we've got coupon codes out there for $2 off. So you can actually get your tickets for $14 if you go directly to the box office. It's much, much better than paying $26.50 some odd cents through freaking Ticketmaster. Don't get me started. Anyway, any more information you want to know about upcoming shows, please check out brickworld.com.
All right. There we have it.
Yeah, nice show so far. I'm having a good time. How are you guys having a good time?
You know,
Absolutely.
We're doing our best, and we're still trying the OBS out. So there we go. And again, let's, we already saw this, but I can just bring it up. Nice. Was that a croc in the river? And we couldn't see it. So maybe next time. But now that we've been bringing you others mocks, it's time to talk big and hairy.
Big
That's
and hairy
news this week.
Yeah, just how I like them.
Yeah. So let me.
No, you prefer both.
We're gonna keep this view up, and we will try my share screen.
Not a smooth body though.
No. Here we go.
No. Hey, more convoluted practice on our new OBS crap. Oh, look at this. Charlie Bracebridge gave out an appreciation comment for Mark's Gotta Go. Hey. Or maybe he's saying the song's Gotta Go. No, he gave it a flex and a hundo. All right.
It is a flex. Thank you. Yes.
Hopefully you guys can see this because I can no longer see a StreamYard.
Okay, I will run you through the speeds and feeds here.
I can see the page.
Oh,
I just can't see StreamYard.
Okay.
So yeah, speeds and feeds. I can give them to you. 3,491 pieces. 14 minifigures. Price on this bad boy coming September 1st. $449.99. That's
Oosh.
right. $450. 4.5 bills for this bad boy. And let's take a look at it.
There's going to be an IP tax on this, obviously, but it also comes with 14 minifigures. Brickdad, how many of these are exclusive to this set?
2.
Only 2, yes.
the statue and like the purple-haired guy?
No, actually, the statue is not. It's actually
Tonks.
Miss Fig. She's up on the top, sitting on the bench.
Okay.
Miss Fig, and then also Antonin down at the bottom, black hair, standing next to Lucius Malfoy.
The description from Chris to me when I asked about this were only 2 exclusive figs and they're B tier. Not the most popular characters out there.
Yeah, they're not heater figs that are
Gotcha.
going to sell this set because they're exclusive. Miss Fig, she's a pretty substantial fig and iconic in herself, but she's not an A tier fig that's going to sell the set. So this set is going to have to stand on its own as a iconic nod to multiple scenes and things through the movies, from going through the station, using the guest entrance to get into the Ministry of Magic, meaning the phone booth, the police call box up there, that then lowers down and drops in. The duel that's happening down in the main foyer of the Ministry, and also the battle scenes that are happening down in the caves and taverns underneath.
So
the deep dark.
I see a Technic pin on the side there. Does this connect to Gringotts?
It does not, but there is a play feature that will get you once we get around to the backside of it.
Oh, okay. Is it flu powder?
Unlike the Death Waffle, this does have a backside.
I'll have to check out the butt.
Does have a butt, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
See that rear end.
I'm disappointed that there's not an actual elevator feature for getting them in there.
Well, there kind of is, but we'll get into
okay. Okay.
Right. So here's a look at it. We're still not at the butt yet. Here's the 3/4 from the other side. And here we can get a little bit of a look at the butt.
Just a sliver of the butt.
Just a sliver.
I like a good side butt.
Little cheek hang. So we're getting to see a little bit here.
Yeah.
So here's a little bit of a zoomy here.
I love you guys.
There we have the dollhouse. So look, we do have the bottom of the elevator here. I guess on the top over here.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
So you go in, and then there's like, I don't know, sort of
the room up top is actually a storeroom that they go in and hide. And then the next level down is Dolores Umbridge office in the Ministry of Magic, the ultimate pink and kitty office of hers. She is a beloved, hated character throughout the series and through the books. Nobody likes her, yet we're going to continue to get her so that we can hate her even further. And then the elevators are on the next floor down, and that's the main lobby of the elevators that then traverse throughout the entire Ministry and all of the rooms and caverns and everything throughout the Ministry.
So at least they have like a landing spot for your elevator. And there's a front and back side of that printed piece there for the Ministry of Magic hanging over the main area. Looks like we also have one down here for this cave area.
Yeah, those are the new plastic sheets that they use for the sails.
Okay.
That are the printed sheets. They are the plastic. They're not like window panels or anything like that. Those are the plastic sheets that'll be slid in.
That's not a song. That's a request for tacos.
Solo gato? Yeah.
Yeah, he's not singing.
So here's your
play right on the desk
that we were looking at, and that is one of the entrances is through the toilet. Is where you step into the stall, and you get sucked down through the toilet, and then you come out in the Ministry. So the way this functions is you have a pull pin that operates as a trap door with the infamous toilet that we have to have in Lego sets. So
yeah. There we go. Oh, solo gato. I got the little button to pull that up. All right.
Hey, it looked good.
Yeah, I just had noticed that I did not have the comment attached to this scene, so I had to go add it quick.
All right, you're really
learning as we play. Yeah,
dude. Yes,
that's
great.
That's why he's the streamer babe.
That's why he's a streamer babe. That's right.
So here
streamer
babe. As we just talked about, here's the function. Hold the pin, you fall down.
Now, the funny part about this is you can see that Ron is facing us in both scenes. When he drops, it actually does not. Yeah, it does not work that way. So, yeah, but
lies.
You
Lies
go in
for
from the
selling
back,
lies.
You come out the front.
This is supposed to be a school for ants.
Does this have
tiny people? Yeah. How are they going lies?
It's like we have a play feature where a bunch of stuff falls over.
Yep.
That's every Lego set.
Oh, the memory. Yeah.
So there you go.
All the memory orbs fall over. So yes.
Here we go. We have ourselves a lifestyle shot.
God damn it.
All right.
Wow.
First question. Who are we picking today? VMAC.
Yo.
We have matching chairs.
We do not.
We do not.
This is probably the most broken up autopsy picture, though.
That is true. This is probably a little more divided up than we're used to seeing. We have a sunglasses case or something over here.
What's up, Chris?
Hi, Chris.
Where's the instructions?
Right? That's a good question. I was wondering the same thing.
The iPad is missing.
Yeah, the iPad's missing.
It might show up still. We'll have to see.
Is that binderless book the instructions? Maybe this is a special set of instructions that looks like a Harry Potter book.
Could be. Like the Ministry of Magic is hidden.
We have some,
you know,
we have some special situations with these lifestyles, so be ready.
I'm not
somewhat,
prepared.
Somewhat beat
Eyeglass
up.
case.
We have a semi-rustic floor. I wouldn't say it's rustic, but of course our
I
table
hate
is
that
not
floor.
centered in the shot because it never is.
I have never seen a floor like that, and I never want to see one again. Why?
It's
think
it's
if
not
you
even
have
square
that
to the
floor,
floor.
though.
Oh, we're in this room again.
Goodness.
Yes.
Oh God, this is the craziest. What was the last thing we saw here?
The Jaguar.
Madison
Was
Square
it?
Garden.
No.
The Jaguar.
No.
Hey, is this the first
May have
time
been
we've
in the
seen
same
someone with their
building.
shoes off? Sammy!
Gross.
Hi,
he
Sammy.
gonna bop you. He gonna bop your ass.
I'd
For
like
real.
to point out first
I'm gonna
and
I'm gonna
first
call
and
Sammy
foremost,
Bopsy. Sorry, Ben. We were talking about the cat.
Yeah, I know.
Punch.
First and foremost, I think we should acknowledge that the iPad has returned.
Oh, it is. Yep.
So that's important.
Okay.
I wonder though, Ben, is she on that step?
It doesn't look like it, but it's
We
hard to
can't
tell
see
from
it.
here.
It's two plates being put together. She's putting a window.
Yeah, I mean it
To the
could
wall.
be somewhere in here, but I kind of doubt it.
Sammy Boppins
Renee.
is the best name for a cat I've ever heard in my life. Sammy Boppins, let's
Or-
go.
Or punch. Okay, Sammy. He likes it.
Punch Knuckles and Sammy Boppins.
Knuckles.
Oh my God, this should be a children's story written about Punch Knuckles and Sammy Boppins. And they go on adventures.
So
Okay. There's a
Yeah,
Tainted
for
collab.
real.
I wouldn't doubt that the Jaguar pictures were
Can we
taken
please?
somewhere in the same building, but it wasn't in this room. This
No,
looks
they were
like
in
a-
this room.
Oh, we 100%
Oh.
have seen this exact
Oh,
room.
no, you're right. It was from the other perspective because it was the walls that were actually our backs are to right now.
They
You
had
were
the
correct.
But we
poster.
had the staircase.
No, but they had the poster of the painting or whatever. Wasn't that one?
I don't know. I'm going to find it.
Anyway, here's the battle. With he who shall not be named. Looks like we have
Voldemort.
A new
Ha.
Patronus charm.
new
That is
Patronus charm.
Yep, Bobcat of Shacklebolt.
Surprised
Somebody's
they didn't
glowing in
use
the dark.
those, Spider-Man splattered things. Don't you do that, Chris?
It is
on your
not
battle
the
one?
Jaguar.
Yes, in the previous battle between them, we did have that splash piece in red
Was it?
and in green. In that, so I don't know why they went this way with this instead of the other correct way that we had already been given. So there is some backlash on this of why they didn't use that in this set right here. So
Ooh, backlash.
Hopefully they weren't one color in the movie and a different color in the set.
They
right,
weren't clear in the movie.
Yeah,
that's true too. Yeah.
Doctor Doom style. Here she's built it, and I don't know. For some reason she's using the play feature on the entire other side of the model where she's
Where she can't see it happen.
Every once in
Or
a
she can't
while,
see
you
the
need a
doll.
good reach around.
Well, as I said earlier, Ron goes in
you.
on
Good
one
night.
side, comes out on the other. So this could be that she's
How is
actually
that?
using the play feature.
You guys are dirty. Mind out of the gutter.
like
Mind out
Frog
of the
and
toilet.
Toad if they got into fisticuffs. I'm just going to move on from Vince.
Sorry, Vince. I didn't mean to offend your virgin ears.
All right, everybody. We have minifigures placed on top of a household item. It's chunks of wood again, as it always is. Sometimes it's
And-
chunks of stone, but it's chunks of
To-
woods this time.
To better point out the two figures, it is the top tier outer edge figures, blue hat and black hair, that are the two
Blue hat.
exclusive figures to this.
Well, and also
there-
that Patronus
there-
is exclusive to this, isn't it? Can you
It
use
is. There is some new
the
printing
links?
on
Question
figures
mark?
here, but yes, it is the links. There is new printing, but they're not new as in characters we haven't seen before. So
Ooh.
the printing on Dolores Umbridge is new. The printing on Ron, his shirt is new printing.
Tonks?
Can't see Dumbledore's completely, but I think Tonks, I believe that is a reprint.
Okay. That figure is very cool. I just like
We've
the
had
hair.
we've had two versions of her. So there,
Okay.
so there is two different printings. One was with lower printing, and one was without lower printing, I believe.
Okay.
We have a new
Excited.
Voldemort head with him. Excited, yeah.
I'm excited to get the links as an actual mold because they're for sure gonna
Oh,
make
that's true too. Yes,
a links in like a city set coming up. So
I could see that.
A set. An
Maybe it's going to come out in the city smart play sets.
Same thing. Maybe like a zoo. The same thing happened with the otter, by the way. JVB says like Frog and Toad if they got into fisticuffs. That would be Punchy Knuckles and Sammy Poppins.
Yep.
Punchy Knuckles. Sounds no. Don't say
it. What does she have this thing on top of here? What is this?
Vince, you've corrupted him.
It's like an under desk mat. Like you'd have your keyboard and monitor on there.
Well, the funny thing is there's a big round stain on it from when from earlier in the lifestyle shots where she had all of the pieces spread out. You can see the ring that's on it. It's like okay, so you have a big water stain on your placemat for your desk.
It's like a giant chunk of leather.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
So it's definitely not the Jaguar shot, by the way.
It's a desk mat.
A desk mat. Yeah, I mean it's what it looks like. A giant chunk of leather desk mat.
Okay, what was it then?
Oh boy.
Are they suggesting that Lego Mars the table if you don't have that? Oh god damn it.
It helps keep it from like moving around as much.
There's a lot of.
I love when Linnea randomly decides to defend something.
I mean, I build on a mat with the watermark too.
I want to buy it now because it reminds me of my building mat with a watermark on it. All right, let's start with the bejeweled.
Yeah, Mark, where do you want to start?
Lower right, bejeweled. I don't know, tackle box.
Tackle box.
What?
I could believe that the thing in the back is some sort of portable speaker almost.
It's actually a 3 or a 4 piece wedding jewelry set.
That's a speaker.
It has the small dish, the medium dish, and there's a large dish that goes with it as well. I couldn't find these specifically, but this is a wedding gift set.
Are you shitting me? Is it for like the type of wedding where you would ride an elephant in?
Yes. Yeah. It's for very elegant and elaborate wedding ceremonies, where you would have a dowry box where you'd put gifts in and stuff like that.
Okay, now I'm going to buy this. There we go. So, I decided for day one, full price Jones.
So we got kind of a Christmassy theme here because the ministry's red and green. We have a red metal table thingy with a dark green lamp.
A ball.
We do have a ball. I was going to try to make Linnea say it, but that's okay.
Sorry.
We also have a wooden apple.
And it looks like it opens.
It does.
So you can hide accoutrement in there.
I think it's another part of the wedding set. You put the ring in there.
I wish they would, instead of that plant, I wish they would have put the botanical hanging ivy plant in there. Because that would look nice, right?
Parthos.
But they don't go together. They just,
this is a giant carved wood staircase that is probably in a hotel somewhere. So we are in a hotel.
We have definitely seen this room before, and it's not in the Jaguar.
Or the X-Men's mansion.
I know, I'm trying to.
I know, it's driving me nuts.
And
I don't know why I screamed that, but I did.
New Pokemon?
Because it was with a.
Was it the Rayquaza?
No, like all of them. Isn't there like a bunch in this different parts of this building? There's like 2 or 3.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
Jigglypuff was in like the girls' room.
Like the newest wave, the August 1st wave.
No.
This was an 18+ set.
No. Yes, exactly.
It was in it.
Let's check icons.
I don't know. I just said hey General Tron, but he did. So hey.
I can see the pictures that was left on because it had boxes and some other stuff stacked in front of it. There was the pegboard in front of it, and
I don't remember this at all.
I don't think you were on that night.
Okay.
Which means it would have been the night that me, Vince, and Brick Dad were the only ones here. And so the other thing that we saw that night was the Darth Vader figure, because we had that stupid tent tea kettle lamp.
Oh,
So it would have been that night then.
all right. Okay, well, we'll try to figure that out here in a little bit. Looks like there's a poker table or something stashed back here, as well as, of course, the set on a couple of old rustic trunks.
I know, because they're
Oh,
getting ready to go to platform 9 3/4.
Maybe. I don't know. And here,
Jeez, nothing wrong would ever happen.
There's what the flying fuck is happening here?
this is not okay.
No, this is not okay. Like, all right,
This
so
is not okay.
that damn, like, that giant load bearing column is actually the most in focus thing in the shot.
Yeah.
Where is that? How is that door there?
That way you can hit somebody coming down the stairs.
There
This
are
door
books
is-
on the stairs.
Yes,
there
there
are
are books
books
on
on
the
the
stairs.
stairs.
Yes.
But they go
That-
somewhere.
That table, do you know that for sure, Lene? Have you been to this house? I'm
As a
going to
matter of
call
fact,
it
yes, last week.
Staircase to Nowhere.
I was there last week.
Staircase to Nowhere.
I was shooting these lifestyle shots. Cheese, tell them. Say,
I
we've been
wish you
there.
were.
Cheese said we've been there.
Can you
Cheese
please
has been
apply
there.
for the next job opening for lifestyle shots for, like, Lego
I'm
United
not
States?
qualified.
Please. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I don't
You're-
think you need any skills.
You
to be
are
qualified.
in.
I have the room.
Which one was it?
Can you add me, Ben?
No. Give me a second. You have
Can you-
now asked me for the impossible.
You have I would say you. I can. Oh, dear
Hold on.
Lord! I can just bring him in here.
Hold on. I can do this. The problem.
Can you
Only-
seriously with OBS?
No. I can do it from here. The only
Okay,
issue.
that's what I was asking. Was because I didn't know. Okay, floor.
Yep.
That's the floor.
Same floor.
What the hell
Oh,
is
this-
that?
This
The
is the
hovel?
Tower Bridge. It's Tower
Oh, the
Bridge.
Tower
Bridge.
Bridge. Yes.
I was not here for this. Yep. That's
But-
why I didn't
but there's
recognize
a
it. But
column.
Same room. Yep.
There's a column though. We don't have a column in the other
We do.
one.
It's
Oh,
just
we certainly do.
we do, but it's
Yeah.
moved like
Yeah.
like 10 feet the other
Brick
direction.
Dad, we literally just
That's-
saw it in the
that's what I'm saying,
foreground
though.
of the last image we were. No, but it's
That's
right
what I'm saying.
there.
It's not
Green
the sa-
door.
It's not in the same place.
It's not in the same place with the stairs.
It's not in the same place.
I see what you're saying.
It's a different
Sorry.
part
Apologies.
of the room, then.
Apologies.
No, it's not.
Sorry.
Is there
Column
is
literally
there a
moves.
column? Yes, there is a column. Is it in the same place? That's the question.
Sorry for my attitude. Lifestyle shots make me angry as fuck.
I love it. I'm gonna get yelled at for being too loud
Okay,
here.
well done.
Shout out to the Offspring says, if we're doing Lego lifestyle shots in hotels, I want them at the bootleg garage sale at the Rennie.
Okay.
Wow, you're really saying all the trigger words tonight. Hoarder says, I swear they know we have this discussion every week now. Lego's just trying to get us, trying to get you to say off the wall stuff about it.
Column might be in the same place. Here's the picture.
Joke's gonna be on them. I'm gonna need in-home care soon.
Let's see Inception going here. Okay. This is why this is difficult today. I think the column is in the same place. So I think there are two columns.
I do think
one
so
at
as
the
well.
end of the staircase and one in the middle there.
Because I went back to the earlier shots from this, and there is a giant ass column behind her in that first shot where she's not wearing shoes.
Right there to the
Oh,
left.
the column is there. It blends in. Yeah.
All right. So
Oh yeah, it's real subtle.
Jeez, stop it.
Go back a couple images and show how subtle this column is.
Right.
How it blends in. No offense to you, Lene. This is about the column. Look at what?
Oh, and the other picture
No.
looked like it was blending in.
no.
I did because it was close up, but not anymore.
Yeah, it looks big and tacky.
Oh, wow.
That was Steve Polda's nickname in college.
It was
Big and tacky?
Yes,
Big and tacky.
He was here, he would have said that.
he would have.
Okay, so it is
General
the right
Tron,
room.
I
He
don't
would
think
Column
you're
just
right.
Looks much fatter.
Subtle
Yeah.
column would have been the first one he said.
Yeah, this room exists. We have two
Jeez.
different photo shoots in it. They're both kind of. This must be somewhere in London, obviously, because we have both Harry Potter and the Tower Bridge as subjects of this. So it's English for sure.
True.
We didn't see what number lifestyle shot or number 18 is. Who thinks it's the back of the box? Any takers?
Is
I'll
it
take
the
Back of
last
the box.
one?
Does it have
We're gonna go.
dimensions?
We're gonna go
I'll
to the next
say-
one.
I'll say no.
Is it dimensions?
Okay,
Back of the
Mark says
box.
no. Lene, Brick Dead, and Vince all said yes. Let's see. It's the back of the box. What do you know?
Look, cheese. It's the back of the
Look at
box.
that.
Always the back of the box.
Look, jeez.
He's playing with Lotso's cane right now. Just anything to keep him quiet. He's thrown it on the floor.
I will say there's not a whole lot of difference from the front and back of that set. Like, I think you could display it
butt
either
looks like
way.
the front.
Yeah.
All right. So, biggest Harry Potter fan here. What do you think of the set, Chris? Just in a general, like, storytelling, the multi levels of below the Ministry of Magic. The Ministry of Magic is below the Streets of London. XYZ.
Okay.
Good
so
play set. Good shelf set. Good display set.
I think it definitely has a place for shelf display, but because of the fact that it's two-sided, it definitely has playability as well. It's a $450 play set, which is very high priced, but it does have a front and a back. So you have the visual side of the front for the displayability, but then you have the offices and everything in the back that you can actually play with. You know, always fun to get back there and play a little in the back. But
Right. As Vince said, you always need a little reach around. Yep.
You're right, exactly. So I think this is a good set. It hits a lot of wickets from the storytelling to have the turnstiles up there where Harry and them have a problem getting through the turnstiles because
Yes.
you know Arthur doesn't know you have to swipe the badge to go through it and stuff like that. So there's a lot of aspects to, if you know the stories and go through the stories, you can start at the top and go through the movie and through the scenes and through the series through the entire set. So it's a good set. There's a good design to it. It's GWPs coming with it as well. There is a exclusive GWP that is with the Ministry of Magic itself. It is not a brick built or a play type GWP. It is a collectible GWP. And then there's a second GWP that will be a $130 GWP to go along with it. That is going to be a price point GWP for back to school, back to Hogwarts.
Okay.
So
$130 price point, not $130 GWP. GWP will probably be a $20 set, but you need $130.
Yes, the GWP is a $20 set, but the price point to acquire the GWP is $130 buy-in.
$130.
Give it time.
What about Disney?
Same. I've never heard
purchase.
I've never heard the term hitting wickets before, but it's going to live rent free in my head for at least a week. Hitting wickets.
It's all the wickets.
Hitting the wickets.
Hitting wickets.
So you got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. We're writing lyrics now. What's happening?
All right, what are we talking about next? Nobody knows except for me. And I don't want solo mode. Okay, I want this transition. Ta-da! We just finished a Big and Hairy. We're talking about blank, comma, your.
Yeah,
that
I'm
sounds
sure
like
are.
silliness.
Sounds
So
silly.
I think that's some mark that we're going to be dealing with here.
Yeah, you might be dealing with me now. This may be the dumbest silliness ever. This is called "You're the blank," and it keeps changing. You're the blank. It actually ends up being your blank only. So here's the game. None of you are ever going to get any of these right, so there's no way to win. But we're going to go through one at a time. Anyway, to see if you know what might be next. No, don't do that. Do this. There we go. So this is based off of a text we got from Chris when he went to the Lego store and he got this bag.
You're the trainer now, baby.
You're the trainer now. I found that so fascinating for some reason, and I got a bug in my craw about it. Speaking of sayings that make no sense, I hit a wicket and I got a bug in my craw about it. You're the trainer now. It's like, oh, that's nice. They're bringing the audience into the story of the theme. So I found some other campaigns that they were going to go with to promote other themes in the same way. And so let's see. We'll start here with Ben. See if he can figure out how they would communicate the same sort of feeling with Super Mario.
Okay. Well, just before, I want to point out Sean and his offspring adds, none of you will get any of these right, and there's no way to win. So Here we
Let's
go.
play a game. Yeah.
Super
I
Mario.
think I'm gonna get one right.
I
All
think
right,
when you go to
You
buy
got to
the
have goals, Lene. Goals are good.
Life goals.
I'm gonna get one
I
right.
think when you, I think when you go to buy the Super Mario set,
Yeah.
they tell you you're the Italian plumber who has to save a princess now.
Ooh, that's a really, really good guess because that would make you actually, feel like you'd be part of the world. Actually, none of these actually make you feel this way. They're just kind of commentary. But let's see if Ben was right. The bag
No.
said, "You're the proud owner of a bunch of useless QR code tiles now."
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that.
Am I the proud owner? I'm certainly the owner. But all right, okay.
Yeah, well, again, these didn't make it to market, so
You're proud because of the price you paid to get all those tiles.
exactly. All
I
right,
have a
so
lot of Mario sets, and I did not pay full price for any of them. So I mean,
yeah, and maybe someday you can sell those for a lot of money.
This is a good option here too, but no.
Yeah, you're the plumber now. I like. Yeah. All right, so VMAC, you're up. So you're blank for Animal Crossing.
This is the guy that you go and buy all this stuff from, right? Or the
Yeah,
instructions.
exactly. Tom Nook. And funny to me, I didn't realize that this is here for his tail, but it makes it look like his belly's showing under his shirt.
Oh, it does. That's his tail supposed to be
Yeah.
across his waist?
Well, because the tail, that's where you put it. So the tail goes
feeds in
behind
the
him.
color.
Yeah. Anyway, we're getting off track. We
Yes,
we don't like to
sorry.
do that here. So what do you think?
Never.
What do you think they were trying to tell Animal Crossing fans?
this.
You're the one who has
Supposed
to
to
clean
be
the
the
toilet
last
now.
one. But I think
Well,
it's
damn.
this one. Anyway, go ahead, VMAC.
Don't mess this
What,
up.
doesn't he have some type of phrase like you have to go do this first or something?
Sure.
Or you have to do something now?
Yeah, you're probably thinking too hard.
Look at
Remember,
Vince trying to be
Mark made this
logical
stuff
about
and
it.
doesn't make
I know,
any
but I was
sense.
thinking a play on words of that somehow.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's something
It has
like
to do with bells.
you're the collector that's not getting any more sets because we're discontinuing the line.
I showed you how
well,
to
Chris
build a
jumped the
house.
line. You're
That
disappointed now, and that works even if they didn't discontinue it.
The line.
Yeah. All right.
Damn
So
if they
this
do,
all
damn if they
hurts.
don't.
Chris
So
for
what
the
makes
steal.
sense? The what makes sense.
All right, Brick Dad, you're up. So they were going to bring back Fabuland. There's the whole thing, but this was the bag campaign. What do you think they were trying to say to Fabuland fans?
Oh, let's and it starts with your something, correct?
Yes.
You're disappointed we gave you Animal Crossing and not Fabuland back.
That's a really good guess. However, it's You're Awesome now because any Fabuland fan is awesome. That was kind of a...
Well, yeah, that's a given. So,
Yeah.
see, you said these were going to make sense. That makes sense.
Perfect. Now you just went up one spot on my list there. All right, Lene, this one goes to you.
Really?
Yeah, Lego Marvel fans. What are they telling Lego Marvel fans? And this is a very specific set to use for this.
Can I answer?
We're gonna
this
leave
one?
you. We're gonna leave you hanging.
Oh, good guess, Ben. What do you think?
You're a sucker who has money to burn. That's what this
You're,
says.
you're going to
You're
want
the
more.
idiot now.
You're going to want more
Nailed it.
helicarrier. Yeah.
That's
All
our,
right.
it's our $80 piece of crap mini
Yeah.
helicarrier.
I think Lene was in the right track though. With you're going to want more of it. Yeah, it's like you're addicted to it, so we know you're going to buy it anyway. Right. So Ben, this one goes to you. Harry Potter.
It's true. I think that the banner was going to say, "We've got crooked brooms now." That's what I was going to say.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
It should have
There we
said,
go.
You're a wizard.
legitimately, you're a wizard now.
No.
You're a
But that
wizard,
would be
Harry.
logical.
Yeah.
No.
So Ben,
So this is
so Ben gave a good guess, which I liked. Your money is flying away. But Brick Dad, I'll go ahead and let you have a guess since you're our biggest Harry Potter fan here.
you need more. You'll need more Harry Potters.
Close. It's you've got 5 versions of the same set now.
How many Hagrid's huts do they have? I really need to know.
One for each season.
6. I think we're up to 6 now.
Is it really? Jeez.
Yep.
All right, I was off by one. All right, VMAC, Star Wars.
UCS Harry Potter coming soon. Hagrid's hut.
You're
You
upset that this figure came in a cheap set.
You're very close.
Oh.
It is. You hate every set, but you still buy them all.
Buy them
All right.
all.
A jab at somebody.
Sounds very targeted.
Very
Um,
Roger.
All right, Brick Dad, you're up. Fortnite.
Okay. Fortnite. You're an animal in a video game that makes absolutely no sense.
I like that. You're the father. Test proof, says Tron for the last one. So this one is a little odd. It says, "You hail Satin now."
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an inside joke, everybody. Apologies. Do we have an explanation
Okay,
for
guys. Okay,
Oh,
guys. Did you know that Lego is doing Halloween sets now? I mean, like, seriously, look at this blue school bus bringing all the trick-or-treaters to school. It is so bussin'. My kids aren't allowed to celebrate Halloween anymore because some Karen said the holiday celebrates satin. I mean, satin? Come on. Who cares what kind of fabric the costumes are made of? So sad. Hey, is that little kid dressed as ST Pro?
Oh my God.
I have no reason to
sad.
laugh at that. I made the stupid thing, but it brought me a lot of joy in this moment.
All right.
The fact how red you are, Ben, from
It was the
laughing at
little-
it is
It was
perfect.
the little stickers of like the kid kicking the soccer ball. It's like, who?
We
It's
had-
so stupid.
I found, so I was going through videos as I was putting all our media files together. I found the best intro we ever made. I have no idea why we've only used it once. It's coming back. It's coming back soon. All right, Lene,
Awesome.
you are up. We've got F1.
Okay.
You're blank.
You're flat.
You're
Oh.
flat? like
Like
you
those
need
tires when they did that like Lego
Yeah,
car.
like you need-
that was
you
crazy.
need-
Flat.
or like you need a pit stop. I like that.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. You're an F1 fan who's gonna defend the fact that all 10 cars are made slightly different ways. That's what it's gonna say.
Well, let's
I'm-
talk to our. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going
Rick.
to say, okay, my thought is,
Yeah.
you must be, you're a European fan.
All right, let's talk to our biggest F1 fan here. Vince, what do you think they were going to say?
Why is it always I'm autistic and not thank you for telling me every fact you know about F1?
Oh, okay. You're close. It says you're Vince now.
That works.
The
Same
VMAC.
Same thing.
Oddly specific, but that was the campaign they were going to try. I believe
Yeah.
this is our last one, and this goes to Ben.
Pause.
Yeah.
Before
Oh,
we do that,
yeah.
I appreciated Brick Dad on that one. Let's all try to do the Vince pose there. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh wait, I have to be in the. How do we do?
I don't know. I think we all nailed it except Lene. I don't know what she was doing.
I love Vince did it too, though.
Lene was princessing.
I
She was
nailed it.
princessing. I believe when they gave us these,
Hmm.
what they said is, your parents needed another scale of disappointing princess.
That's the wrong form of your.
You're not a real princess.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're not a real princess. I like that one. VMAC, what do you think?
You're just too old to do Duplo.
Well, not bad.
It's not
all right.
Duplo.
Lene,
It might as well be.
But that's what he means. It's
Lene.
like you're too old for Duplo, so let's make you something close to Duplo with larger parts. But it's your turn for a chance to answer. What is wrong with my brain? You're having nightmares now. Yes, we did call this the fever dream princess. Yes.
So
Lene,
Lene,
what do you
what
think it
is
said?
You're
I don't know. It's like a joke about a frying pan or something. Somebody hitting somebody with a pan.
It is not about a frying pan, but it is about a household item for
you're
some.
gonna end up buying a second one.
Yeah, I think she does have the body of a vacuum. But I don't want to make like a sucky joke because that's inappropriate.
Yeah, don't be inappropriate on
we
this
don't do
stream,
that here.
Lene. We don't appreciate that.
Exactly. I don't know. Maybe she looks like a lampshade. Your body's a lampshade. I don't know.
Like a
No, you're
stamp?
Like a lifestyle lamp.
You're so
You're a
innocent,
lifestyle
Lene.
lamp.
You're
You're
I
a
like that.
lifestyle lamp.
Yes, I heard you the first time.
Good
You're
answer. Good answer.
You're so innocent, Lene. I love you. I love you. What did I compare this to on the first time we talked about it? So what they put on their bags was, "You're disgusting."
Okay, that works too. That's my second guess. I'm sorry. You're beautiful.
Mark's over there going, you're not going in there.
Oh dear Lord! I love that I said a household item for some, and Lene just started naming off household items that are not the item that this reminded me of. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Oh no, never mind. I know now.
It's bigger on one end so that it doesn't get stuck inside.
I did click the button that said I just clicked the button that said stop sharing, and I think that was good advice.
Okay, I totally get the plug. Okay, I totally get it. Plug the product.
Yep.
Pun intended.
Sean says, kind of looks like she was hit by a frying pan.
You know, I was thinking vacuum, but I know those jokes would have been inappropriate, so I was like, let me leave that alone.
Everything you said was gold.
You thought
everything
stepping on them hurt.
I guess plunger doesn't work either, so let me just stop. Let me stop guessing. None of these items are wholesome. I'm trying. I'm trying to keep it PG, but I'm just done. I shouldn't have said that. I'm done.
Lene, we love you, but you're terrible at reading this room.
There's
I don't know why. I just need to shut up. I'm done.
That was the most brutal laugh I've ever heard in my life. That was awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Vince, when I start adding chairs, to OBS, you're getting the third one, just so I can hear that kind of nonsense every week. You thought stepping
right.
hurt.
We need a wholesome palate cleanser.
A new Lego set, can't wait to see. Oh, it's Peely Bomber cake. What could it be?
Wait, nope, abort, wrong banana. Wait, nope, abort, wrong banana. Hold up, stop the music, something's gonna ride. This ain't Peely Bone, folks, this one crossed the line. Off-brand box from Amazon, looking way too proud. Smiling plastic banana standing out in the crowd. What's with the peel pulled back like it's sneaking around? Why's this bill giving vibes that should never be found? Lego makes mashups, weird, goofy, and fun. This one feels like a joke that should not have been done. Banana boner, put that thing away. This ain't quirky chaos, it's a bad idea display. Banana boner, who approved this crime? This is why we trust Denmark and not Amazon Prime. No lore, no charm, no wink, wink pun. Just a plastic mistake, like wielding a gun. Peely Bone's weird, yeah, but we can attest. At least Peely Bone shouldn't be under arrest. One's absurd in a Fortnite skeleton joke. The other feels cursed like, who asked for this, folks? Banana boner, off the table, off the shelf. This is why bootlegs should rethink themselves. Not a mean, not a win, just a build that makes you say, yeah, try again.
Okay, alternate answer to that last one is you're lying to the emergency room nurse.
I sat on it. I didn't see the chair.
Clutch power my ass. I can keep going, but I'll stop.
Yeah. My son put it between the couch cushions. I didn't notice.
Oh, I should have done the FIFA statue.
Ouch. Boy, ouch.
We lost more.
Not required to be frozen beforehand.
Hey, mine came back to life too. It's the devil. I can't reach it from here.
This is apparently supposed to be our palate cleanser. Is Lene showing us crazy tomato head here?
Gorgeous tomato head. It looks like Brick Dad with the mustache and all.
It was a 1 million shot, Doctor.
No, it does look like Brick Dad. I mean, it's cute. It's cute. It looks happy.
I got 4 more at home if you want to come over later.
I think you need to apologize to Chris.
Y'all are haters.
All right, guys.
I'm okay with it, Lene.
All right, balancing our best.
That was one of our best segments ever. Was building the tomato. I do not like that set, but I had so much fun building it. I will never take it apart ever.
You did
take it
apart.
We need to plan another one.
But I told you it's a demon. It put itself back together, and now it's sitting on my shelf up there, but I can't reach it because I'm moving stuff around.
It actually is. Oh,
yeah.
We need to do one a quarter.
Upside down table in the way, and
that's right.
I thought you were joking because you threw yours.
No, but it didn't fall apart. Not one piece fell off of it when I did that.
We heard it like shatter. I should put it on this stick.
No,
like
wait a
whatever
minute.
you hit it with.
Yeah.
Yes, please combine it with that. Please make us
I should put it on this stick.
Yes, a mashup. A mashup of the banana and the tomato. Yes. Actually, make the tomato ride the banana, please. Do.
Like a horse. Yes, like a horse.
Okay, I have to pop that panel off. It's like
but
a 4x6.
not side saddle.
Or replace his like half of his guts, so it's like the tomato.
What is happening? No, she's got it. She's just got his club.
Where's the?
So put him on the end, or just take this.
Ben?
If I take this off, I don't know how you all are. Like,
Did we just backtrack to Big and Hairy?
Maybe. We might have. It's more like small and greased up. But that's okay.
Dear Lord.
We're doing balancing our best next.
My virgin ears, you guys.
I don't know.
Our best? Question mark.
Talking about Little Caesars.
All right, here we go, guys. This is close calls
Pizza,
now
pizza.
done through OBS. So here we go. I should click this thing and it should come up. Blink. Do you like the concept of banana ball?
Oh, dear Lord, I'm leaving. Good night.
I don't understand it.
All right,
I'm
so
lost.
I'll tell you what it is because I'm wearing my Loco Coconuts hat right now. Banana ball was invented by a minor league baseball team called the Savannah Bananas. They ended up eventually becoming or creating their own league because they would, in between games of playing actual minor league baseball, they started playing something called banana ball, which is kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters in a sense, but for baseball. So they do a lot of dancing. They do tricks.
Shots and stuff. Yeah.
However,
I love the Globetrotters.
Unlike the Globetrotters, there's not a predetermined winner. They are actually playing competitive baseball in between all of the nonsense.
Jay.
Or competitive-ish baseball in between all the nonsense. There's a lot of nonsense that goes on, though. For example, if you hit a foul ball and a fan catches it, you're out. You're not allowed to bunt in the league because bunting sucks. That's what they say. So they have 11 special banana ball rules. But do you like it as a spectacle and a funny thing?
The logo is suspect.
The logo's not particularly suspect. It's just a banana hitting a baseball.
Oh, I have something different. It's like it's going through his legs and
what?
Yeah, because he's doing a trick play. That's all.
I've seen some really cool trick plays that I would not expect to see in baseball, and I found it kind of fun.
Yeah, they do it in game.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
There's two sides to this. You have the diehard baseball fans that feel this makes the sport illegitimate by doing it, but then you have the people that enjoy the sport because it's fun
Yes.
See it be fun and enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fans and the crowds are very included in this. It's not two teams on a field playing. It's two teams on the field, including the fans.
Yes.
Putting on a show.
Doing things.
They
with
do
other
say it's a show. At the
It
same
is.
time,
Yep.
you can win and lose a game. There is at bats. There are strikeouts. There is jeopardy in the sense that you can win or lose, and that it's not predetermined. The Bananas will win every game.
Quarterback Jay
Who
says
is Dan Oberst? Like, I'm loving this game.
Okay.
Dan Oberst.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, Dan Oberst is the designated hitter for the Savannah Bananas, who often bats shirtless.
I didn't notice. I'm a fan.
You didn't, huh?
So Quarterback Jay says banana ball is wholesomely problematic, but I'm here for it. I agree with that. To Brickdad's point, the people who are saying that it's like, it's delegitimizing the sport of baseball. Shut the. I lose myself. Yes, I know. I lose myself in like the rabbit hole of YouTube shorts when they're like baseball players showing good sportsmanship or helping each other out or being funny with each other, or like it is such a great sport for sportsmanship and continues to be so at least for now.
Watching Major League Baseball,
Yes.
seeing two players on second base ball check each other
Always
they used to play
second
together
base.
and had fun playing baseball as kids, and they grew up and they're
Yes.
still playing it. They play for two separate teams now, but yeah, it's standing there and there's a timeout or something's going on where the game isn't actually being played, and they're sitting there pushing each other off the bag, and he's like trying to keep his foot there, and they're playing.
Ball
They're
checking
having
is
fun.
always second base.
Manny
Yepsy
Ramirez
daisy.
doing anything.
Yeah, I agree with Lene. What'd you say, Vince?
So Manny Ramirez doing anything, like how
He's
pure
in
are we
all of
getting?
those. All of those.
Adrian Beltre.
Yes.
He's another one who does that stuff. And
Metron.
here's the thing. One of the rules of banana ball is you can't bunt. And the reason is because, and they say this after they announce the rule, is because bunting sucks.
Right.
And if I'm in the crowd next to somebody who's there and they don't seem to get what's going on, they're always like, bunting is a legitimate offensive strategy and it's an exciting play. I'm like, no,
yeah,
you
but
have to
it
understand.
gets booed either way.
You have to understand that here we're not talking about legitimate baseball strategy. We're getting into the spirit of swing the bat because that's fun. Bunting
The pitcher's
sucks.
wearing stilts. Like,
Well, just one of them. Still,
just one stilt.
Here's the
Or
thing,
you have
though,
three
and
on
like
three.
just one
pink
pitcher's wearing
shorts.
stilts. Yeah, those are the party animals, of course.
All right. So Al Goff has a good point here. He says, I love baseball movies, but I can't stand watching baseball on television. I can only watch live. I do agree with it. By the way, it's usually live on television, but he means live in person. I do agree with that to an extent. If you get me in some playoff baseball, I can certainly watch on TV. If you have the Sox in the World Series like we had in my lifetime, I can certainly watch on TV. It depends on the record and what we're defending too. I can watch baseball on TV and freak out over every single second over it if it's like before the All-Star break and I want to be first in the AL Central. So I agree and disagree.
The
with
competitive
that.
nature of it, watching it for that aspect alone,
Depends on where you're at.
competitiveness of
Yeah.
winning and losing is that side of it.
And the pitch clock has changed that. It's much easier to watch on TV now that they have a pitch clock. The poll ended a while ago, but I like this conversation, so I'm going to keep going.
Pitch clock's interesting.
One of my
And
favorite.
I'll tell you why here, because now they have people trying to game the pitch clock system to get
Of course they are.
balls when they shouldn't get them.
Tush push.
And goofing around, just doing dumb shit. The whole point of the pitch clock was to speed up the game, and now people are using it to try to get advantage on pitch counts. And I think that's stupid. That's not what the rule was put in there for.
All right,
It's
quarterback
that
Jay
one guy in the
says,
Yankees, so I want to punch in the nuts.
I'm
I
ready.
don't remember his name. Cabrate something. I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
Quarterback Jay says, if you know, you know. Lamar Sparks and his sister's home run was so cute. I'll have to look that up because I want to know and I don't know. Baseball movies are the best, says Sean and his offspring.
I've seen it. I've seen 42. That's the only baseball movie I've seen, and it was amazing. Amazing.
42. Okay,
One of the
so
other- one of the other things with Banana Ball is they'll bring out, a legendary player for a team in a stadium that they're in, and they'll let them hit or catch or do something, a celebrity. for just one at bat.
Participate.
Because
Cool.
it's like not a big thing.
It's just
They've
fun.
had some girls play in some of the banana ball games.
It's just fun.
Lots of fun stuff like that.
So one thing I will say is one of my favorite social media posts from recently was like, do you think any member of the Savannah Bananas doesn't go home after a game without one of the fans? And I'm like, no, you're kind of right. It's like party baseball.
It is.
Watch
That's
the
what it
movie
is.
Bull Durham.
Yes. I love that movie, by the way.
I've seen 42. That's all I'm saying. You go.
What is that? I don't even
It's a
know the movie.
baseball
40.
movie.
Oh, it's a Jackie Robinson movie. All right. How have
Thank
I
you,
not seen
B-Mac.
that?
Don't know, but Chadwick was looking quite.
Boseman?
Chadwick Boseman was looking quite cute in there. May he rest in
Oh, may he.
peace. Phenomenal
Panther.
actor.
I want to
Ended
see
up being
this
a
so
total
badly.
bad call. That aged poorly. For anyone
All right.
who called him Crack Panther. All
right,
right,
so
what was the results?
Yup Daisy won at 83%.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 100% for a long time, and then it like something changed. Quarter J
Right.
says also, let's not neglect the after 70 years, August 1st was the revamp of the WPBL. What's that?
They do
Yeah,
have
it's
a
the
women's
women's
professional
professional baseball league.
Oh, nice.
league. So they're playing baseball instead of softball. Even
And now they're
overhand baseball, regular.
and now they're doing all this dumb like paywall for your favorite sports team on streaming. We will probably never see the women's professional baseball league. Al Goff says, I just watched Bull Durham and 61 for the first time yesterday. You just saw Bull Durham for the first time yesterday, sir?
Oh my gosh! Yesterday?
Well, yeah, he couldn't watch the day before because that's the day he was born. If he's just now seeing it, so he was literally born just yesterday.
Oh my gosh! You just saw that? Oh my goodness! Wow.
All right, trying to get them up at the same time you are.
I love you, Rick Dan. Check you out, Lene.
I haven't seen it. I was just joining the conversation. I don't even know what it is.
Al Goff is 2 days old.
All right,
Anyway,
so
great close
moving
call
on.
question. Not a close call, but great discussion. Way to go.
Let's move on. This one, Mark, I think you'll have some, might have some opinion on as well as Lene. I'm gonna hit the button. Here it comes.
It's gonna be on Animal Crossing. Oh,
Ooh.
Better Boys
So
to Men
this-
cover. So
this
Boys to Men
happened-
covered it.
They covered both. So they have
It's
two
so hard to say
songs.
goodbye to yesterday. Yeah, we
Yes,
did
as
cover
well
that.
as
We
yesterday.
did, yes.
That was Wednesday. I'm sorry. That was Wednesday's
And
discussion.
I got kicked off the stream like 9 times. We had a huge issue with that.
We were not talking
But
to
Mark-
you. No, I'm.
Sure, you probably weren't. Mark gave us some singing for "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday." And
Yeah.
we were discussing yesterday, also sung by the Beatles. We found out that "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday" is also a cover.
The memories.
So which one?
Sunshine after the rain.
Okay, so which one is a better cover? I can only have one of you singing at a time, please. And we'll see. We'll see what wins. Okay, I'll
We don't need either. All right.
I think the yesterday song was.
I love the Boys to Men version of "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday," so I'm gonna go with 2. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday."
There
I
you go.
second
So
that.
Mark has a vote. Yeah. So I don't know.
I have
Both
not seen that.
acapella. They both have the word "yesterday" in the title.
You are correct. I have not seen that. Al.
The acapella version is just so nice, though.
Yeah.
Boys
Voice
to
to
Men,
Men,
BBD. and the
Biv
East Coast
DeVoe,
family.
and the East Coast family is who quarterback is
It's
all about
Boys
today.
to Men, BBD.
But I think you have to do Roman numeral 2. Or
It's Boys to Men ABC BBD.
You're right. Boys to Men, ABC,
ABC, BBD.
The East Coast
There we
family. BBD.
East Coast family.
So you got to get your timing right.
East
You
Coast
sure
family.
you don't say skibbity?
I'm pretty
No.
sure.
No
That's
skibbities.
closer to heavy D.
Oh, this is
Diddly diddly.
50-50 so far.
Ooh, it's
It's
duking it
it's
out
so
in
hard
the
to
poll.
say goodbye.
Certainly is.
Sing it, Sammy.
Mark LOL. I don't know what you said. That was so funny.
I don't either.
We're double commenting again. This has been a fun experiment.
Maybe it was me calling out the ABC because I knew something was missing. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
It is not that.
Okay, I broke my banana. There we go. I fixed it.
You guys, tonight.
It's my
It's
mic.
okay when Lene says that.
Right.
No, I broke the tip of the banana off.
Mark in the ABC.
Lenny's got bronies.
We always go to the
East Coast.
ABC.
Man.
It's easy. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Ba-da-ba.
All right, I learned a lesson.
Sing it,
We are
Sammy.
never putting a Boys to Men question on Close Calls again.
Why?
This is the end of the road.
Why?
No, that's a different song,
Although
Vince.
we've
Vince.
come
I got
to
it.
the end.
All right.
Well, don't worry. There's only 42 seconds left. Ben, do you have an opinion on this one? Like, you can certainly run it.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, Ben. Tell us, what's your opinion?
They're both great songs. They're both great covers. I love Boys to Men. I just
That's not
don't
the
need.
game, Ben.
I just don't need
It's
the two
not
singing
the
it out.
game.
I
Right,
think
well-
we would- for Boys to Men specifically, I'll go with
Yeah.
It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday.
Thank you.
I think Yesterday's a really good song though as well, sung a cappella. I like it better than the Beatles version. Shoot me. Anyway, is this the end of the road? I don't know. I just can't let go. All right.
All right.
I'm
Well,
not singing
well,
anymore. Y'all don't deserve it.
Ben, what
I'll
happened?
never break your heart.
it ended at 50. It ended at 50-50. True close call.
All right. I
With
nailed
two, by the way, with 2 votes.
Oh, what?
it. We're killing it tonight, guys.
How many people are watching?
17. Yeah.
Actually,
Not Boys to
There's
Men
an Allen
fans?
Lenny,
Borderbrick
I'm
Gray.
gonna tell you a funny part right now. There was only 2 votes, and that was me and Mark.
Not Boys to Men fans, guys?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now.
They're both Boyz II Men songs.
That's what I'm like, not fans?
What?
All right, guys,
What?
here we go. Third question.
I'm sorry, I'm lost.
Here it is. Remember, we always like to end with an actual Lego question, so here it is. Should we move off of the 10-cent price per part as our golden standard? Yep, it's no
good
longer
question.
reasonable. Or no, it's still my
Never.
standard. I'm never giving it up. And of course, it is just a made-up standard. It's the one we like to use to say, okay, this is a good or decent price part. And we usually try to factor in number of minifigures and whether or not some of the molds are large. You know, that's where all the debate comes in. But 10 cents has sort of been our gold standard. We're definitely deviating off of that on some of the license sets. Should we have expected that? Do we think it's to the point now where we should just accept it? Or are we still saying, screw you, inflation, 10 cents is my golden number forever?
So I will say this about this one. It has been 10 cents per part for a long time, the expectation. And I would imagine that it would over time increase. Like now we're saying 15 because honestly, like 20 years ago, we were like 10 cents per part, 10 cents per part. It's actually still relatively close to that. But there are other themes that are like wildly outside of. That's what I don't understand is why some are not. These are just measurable ABS being poured into a mold. Yes, IP, yes, this, that, yes, that. Can't you be like Amazon and just like spread it out across your SKUs? But it should have gone up from 10 cents a long damn time ago, but it should not be sometimes 25 cents per part.
The reason we're still sitting at that 10-cent average is because some of the parts, or a large majority of the parts, have gotten smaller into detail pieces.
Some have.
True.
Price has gone up for plastic, so we are paying more
right
per weight, per volume.
Maybe.
But-
I don't know. I mean, that's definitely true. Like the old pirate ships had very large molds for like the hulls and stuff like that, or the masts.
A Harry
And
Potter wand.
Current sets have a lot more pieces, but they also cost more. So, you know, instead of a $40 castle set, now it's a $200 castle set. But instead of 400 pieces, it has 4,000 pieces.
I think the Lego group is betting on people feeling this way. Charlie says, I pay for what I like. Price per part, not a big decider for me personally. Yeah. So
And over here, I can click on that and it says, I pay for what I like. Price per part, not a big deal. Decided for me personally. Look at that.
Hey,
The
look at
part
that. I love
selection
this.
It works.
And the
I'm not feeling
components
it.
that are available now is very, very different than what it used to be when we were talking flat
Ew.
bricks or flat plates, tiles, and bricks.
Lene,
I'm
what
not
were you
feeling
saying? Not feeling what though?
I'm not feeling the 10 cents. So, and here's why. Because I'm sure in the board meeting that the profit margin discussion goes up, like our profit margin goes up. So why not like share some of the blessings, if that, like pass on the savings to the
Across the
loyal
themes?
customer. Exactly. If you sit and take up your profit, you can keep it the same. You don't have, my point is you don't have to take a bigger profit. The coal ain't that big.
Yeah, it's not like they have to keep the shareholders happy because they don't have any shareholders.
So
But at
Jay's
the same
looking
time, you know, you still have to make money.
Good
or
point.
You've got a business.
at this point in time, Jay
but I'm going
says
to hit you
that
with
They have record profits.
the flip side
They
of
have
that.
record profits right
As
now.
the board meeting,
So?
by not raising the prices though, and keeping it at a rough 10-cent margin, they feel like we're giving them the price break by not raising the prices. So we can keep making profit margins, but what they're doing is they're cutting the money on their processing and on their creation of the bricks. So, you know, you don't have as much manpower because they've gone to automated electronic or computer and robotic systems with those types of things. So you don't have people manning mills anymore on presses and stuff like that. So they've changed their processes. So now they're making better profit margins.
They've had shadow
So they're like,
factories
oh, we don't have to
forever.
Well, they're supposed
kick the prices up as much as we do. Let's go 2 cents.
Yeah. So I guess we haven't completely gotten away from Brick Dad's max headroom action here.
I guess not.
Um,
So Brick Quarter Brick J says, I'm okay-ish with 15 cents per part, but then she says, I'm sure Lego is lurking. Which, by the way, I have a problem with this one. I don't necessarily think they are. And for that sake, she's going to say that she's okay with 1/100th of a cent per part.
Okay, Mark. Let's talk conspiracy theory. When this is done, I want to talk conspiracy theory.
Okay, we are done with this poll.
Okay, cool.
And it never, which was my way of saying no, by the way, won at 80%.
All right.
With 5 votes. 5.
Okay.
People,
Come on, guys. Who's not
aren't we voting
voting?
on these fun polls?
Engage with us. We're so important.
Push our
Alright,
buttons.
this is fun.
Yeah, if we
Push
all
our
voted.
Buttons. We push buttons here.
Yeah, we're button pushing.
Literally. Literally.
All right, Mark. I'm going to propose a wild theory, and
Let's hear it.
I want the full buy-in of VMAC Attack on this one. The rest of you
Oh,
can
Jesus.
tell me that it's wrong, but I need at least one of you to fully buy in. Mark,
Yes.
what has happened to us recently that is changing the way we have to stream?
Late stage capitalism.
Something called StreamYard has said you can't afford, or you can definitely afford because you're a business,
$4,000 a year.
$250 a month to stream with us on StreamYard. And we've said no, we have to make a large change. I want to propose the conspiracy theory that
Yeah.
Lego got so sick of us trashing their lifestyle shots that they said we have got to find a way to silence Mark and Ben and VMAC Attack and Lene and Brickfather. And the best way to do it is to report them to StreamYard and say, hey, do you know that you have a business that's streaming on your platform that's not paying the $250, even though Mark never turns on monetization on any of the videos. Like no one's watched a damn commercial watching this damn
No,
thing.
because I
make
don't
any
like.
money.
I hate watching rewatching
No,
live streams, and
I
there's
know
like
you do.
an ad every 15 minutes. So I really don't want to do it. However,
Every
Ben,
5 minutes.
So can I propose that
Sure.
perhaps the reason we're being forced to do this isn't necessarily StreamYard's fault. It is a Lego conspiracy where
Ottawa.
they have reported us to StreamYard to try to silence us and stop the lifestyle bingo game from happening ever again. Lifestyle shop bingo.
I was
They want
thinking
it
the same
dead,
thing.
and this is how they do it. See, Lene's with me.
Stream Babe
Oh,
knows what
boy.
he's talking about. Streamer Babe.
Well, I tried to say something
Who
like 3
reported
times
us?
during that.
No. You agree with me. That's what you wanted to say. Okay.
No. All
That's
right.
what you wanted to say. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Sure. So Quarter Brick J is 100% on with you there. Yes.
That is not 100%, my friend. Let's read that one again. That is one
bigger.
comma 0.0000000%.
It's bigger.
Yes.
It's
We're
bigger
missing
than
a couple
this.
extra commas.
You can't agree more than 100%.
Thank you, VMAC.
You can.
There are things that are
Jay
over
just
100%
did.
all the time.
Oh, we had someone
No.
join as a member. When someone joins as a member, we need to listen to a banger song. So y'all are getting this right now.
This is the style you aspire to. It's flawless, expensive, and new. No two chairs are matching, and the fig tree is dying. Look, there are little balls on the shelf. I just made you say balls. Accoutrement in the bowl. Accoutrement. Blank canvas on the wall. Blank canvas. Tripping hazard on the stairs. The stairs are a shelf. Lifestyle shots with our ladder to nowhere. Yeah! We've got the antique stapler next to a meaningless roll of twine. We found grandma's urn surrounded by books with no spine. The photoshopped iPad is on a step, and dad's old ashtray looks just fine. Accoutrement in the bowl. Accoutrement. Blank canvas on the wall. Blank canvas. Tripping hazard on the stairs. The stairs are a shelf. Lifestyle shots with our ladder to nowhere. Yeah!
Okay, I had to bring myself up in solo to show you something, Mark.
Okay,
Look at this.
yay.
When someone joins us, this is what it shows on mine. Welcome to Paradolia. How cool is that?
Ooh.
I don't even have to hit anything. It just does that. It
Nice.
just automatically creates that.
Love it. No, and I have a welcome new member song that I wrote 3 years ago and never made a video for. So, here we are.
Yeah. But that's what I get. So that's kind of cool. Instead of saying new member, it just says welcome to Paradolia when I click on it. Quarterback J corrected it to this 1,000,000%.
Thank you for the commas. I can read it.
Still impossible.
No, it's
Thank you,
not.
VMAC.
It's not.
You can't
Not.
agree with somebody more than 100%. Like
Great.
Jay just did.
you can't agree with them more than totally. Like
She just
there's no
she just challenged your
more-
theory. She just did.
Lene,
not a
I
theory.
sent
We've got
you a
9
text.
pre-agreements.
I'm
I think
going to
9.
I
disagree.
responded immediately.
Okay, good. Lene,
I
you're
left-
welcome.
Can 100% agree for each
It's
of
like
my
my wife for
personalities.
that one.
But it's still
Uh,
just
all right.
100% each time. You can go past 100% of like something's rated, like it's rated for 200 pounds. You can go to 110% of that or whatever, but you can't.
Or
go,
1,000,000%.
You could.
VMAC, I disagree
a
with you 1,000,000%.
arbitrary rating.
I disagree with you 1,000,000%. There you go.
Don't worry, Sean
need a
agrees
mic.
with you on this 1,000,000,000%, VMAX, so you're good.
Good.
At least you got that. At least you got that going for you.
No, it doesn't count. I need a mic to drop. VMAC, hold on one second. I'm just trying to get a mic to
So when
drop.
someone says,
I feel
VMAX,
like
VMAX
not
says
to pause for
F1
your
is the
dramatic
greatest
point.
sport in America, and someone says, I agree with VMAC 1,000%. VMAX says, thank you, but you're wrong.
Yes.
I like how occasionally VMAC gets stuck on something like this, like when we talked about
No, I'm
whether
good
or
with
not
it.
there were 2 castle sets
Down with
in
it.
that wave of Bricklink, and he's like, well, one's a castle set and one's a citadel set. It's like, what is wrong with you? You know what I'm talking about, VMAC.
Thank you,
I
Charlie.
think that Elven Village is not a castle still, but
Okay, so Al Goff says that we should do a song championship bracket, which we will do on our 200th episode, because that is what ACOP did this last week. And the best song lost way too early, and then they were mad about it, and I was like, well, you guys did it. Anyway, don't get me started.
Yeah. There are a lot to choose from, and there's some that we haven't even played that hopefully I will go farther. There maybe dark horses like Orange Spaceships.
Right? We haven't heard that for a while.
Yeah, that was like top dog song for a long time. Maybe that'll be our outro today.
Maybe it should be. Yeah, good call. Good call.
So yeah, we've had a lot of ones. I would say
we've had a lot of ones. You know which one of those is one of my favorites is this.
A world torn apart by fire and flood. Mutated platypus rise from the mud. With venomous claws and duck-billed beaks, they protect their home from the human freaks. Through the ashes and skies of red, platypus badasses busted heads. Through the ashes and skies of red, platypus badasses busted heads. This is the dawning of the age of Apocalypse. Mutated claws rise fierce and venomous through shattered skies and rivers of rust. In the age of Apocalypse, we fight, we must. Humans beware, this land is not yours. The platypus reign in apocalypse wars.
Mark, I don't know if he has too much hair for you. You know, I'm medium on that song.
Yeah.
And if you disagree with me, it's maybe because
when it comes to building Lego, there's a man we all know, banging out MOCs, winning best of show like a gorilla in the wild. Ben stumping on his chest, his castles and spacecraft are beyond the best. Oh! Flexagon base is so unique. He's a bearded wonder and a Lego freak. Lego freak, the best host in all the land. Everyone's screaming out, "You the man!" But I'm not going to pass the buck. His opinion on sets just sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Really sucks. Really sucks. 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 Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Don't get me wrong, not trying to be crass, but take your opinion and shove it up your ass. He tries to tell us what's good and bad, like some egotistical Lego cat, creating games we love to play. Then all of a sudden I hear him say that a set I love and wish I had is somehow now magically bad. That's when I know his opinion just sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Really sucks. Really sucks. 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 Man, it fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Really sucks. Fucking sucks. 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 Man, it fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. I disagree and get nothing but shame. Hey, Daddy Ben, it's not the game. He's a Brickworld master and an awesome dad, but his opinion on sets is just fucking bad. At the top of his game, formidably, but I think he likes Scholar secretly. The Tainted and I, we are probably tore, but his opinion to me is like Galena. It sucks, really sucks, really sucks. Sucks, sucks, sucks. Man, it fucking sucks, sucks, really sucks. Sucks, sucks, sucks. Man, it fucking sucks, fucking sucks. It's UCK sucks.
Sucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks.
So there may be a couple that'll be in the after dark bracket.
Yeah, I would say, like, one thing I would say that you had a great opinion on for a while that I actually really agreed with is that this was one of our best original songs.
Larry's castle stood so tall, we all sat in awe. Think outside the blocks gave a round of applause. Proud and inspired, Larry showed the grand hall. Physics took over, we all watched the grand fall. Bricks fail, crashing dreams to the ground. In that moment, silence was the only except for Mark screaming, no, 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 no. Troy was grabbing a beer, hey, what happened, bro?
I pulled a moto.
No, you didn't.
I did. Under the under the castle, so dragons live here, right?
Oh my god, yes.
Level 1 dungeons. We got kitchens. This is a double high. This is the grand hall.
No, 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 no.
Like the grand hall.
I believe everything happens for a reason, and maybe this reason is for you to rebuild it better, bigger and better.
Shut up, Troy. My castle just fell. There's only 6 weeks to go. I'm in a full hell.
I guess that reminds me, just because I have to put up the Troy Sucks banner while that's playing.
Yeah.
We do need to work out what we're going to do. There's probably another third-party program we need to install to run banners across the
No, I've got that.
Okay. Well, I don't want to change the scene for every banner. You have some other way to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
Told you I got media, and it doesn't say Troy sucks. It says shut up, Troy.
Well, I know. I just, I had to put the Troy Sucks banner up. Yeah.
Does anybody else want to hear another song that's fun? Maybe.
Well, it's so seldom that we have disagreements or arguments around here, especially over anything like, fruit, vegetables, plants. Do we have anything that
I'm not the same.
Fit that?
We might.
I'm no cactus, but I'ma give you a stick. He got a stick. I dug for a carrot and I fell on your stick. I thought it was corny, but how could I have known? No. You scanned my box, scanned my flower. You put me on a pedestal with the plants you desire. You wanted a plant, but chose a slice instead. A slice of melon. It's not a plant, a fruit you eat it deep into the night. A slice of melon. It doesn't feel so right because melon stops growing off the vine.
But anyway, how's the stream going?
I'm sorry, I'd like to ask a question. We did have a hiccup. Mark, is watermelon
Like peas in a pod. I'm falling out. It started out spicy, and now I'm seeing red.
that peely bone disguise. A slice of melon, it's not a plan. A fruit you eat it deep into the night. A slice of melon, it doesn't feel so right because melon stops growing off the vine.
What happened here tonight?
Yeah, what did happen there?
Oh, some of those lyrics at the beginning of that song reminded me of our discussion about the not Duplo princesses tonight.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of sticks.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. So you're on the same wavelength. Oh, here's this.
I'm gonna give you a stick.
I just got a stick, begged for a carrot, but I fell on your stick. You know what there's quite a few songs I need to finish, one of which is this.
Don your medieval hoodie and raise your flagon, 'cause Ben built a castle and a leg day dragon. But it's not about those builds or that he builds faster. His lifetime of work makes him a Brickworld master.
This year's Brickworld master is this guy, the guy on my left, everybody's favorite host, Mr. Ben Howard.
Ben one Brickworld master, it's about freaking time. Ben is a Brickworld master, the achievement of a lifetime. He built chunkified mechs, disgusting computer tech, soaring on juggernauts and beefy bathing astronauts. Yeah! Ben one Brickworld master. Yeah! Ben one Brickworld master. Yeah!
I'm glad I wasn't at medieval times this time. Mark and I do a live stream, as everybody knows, where I'll probably be able to get more of this out. I'm not much of a public speaker, very introverted. We talk about that on the live stream, but I'm going to have imposter syndrome for a while with this one. So thank you, everyone. I can't believe I won when there's so many builders I love out there still. So thank you.
It's like it's been so long since we've ended before 11. We're just finding excuses.
Feels weird
to play songs. Yeah, I don't know if we know what to do with ourselves at this point.
I mean, 3 hours was supposed to be our gold standard.
It was supposed to be, yes.
We had a shorter silliness segment this week. We didn't have as much news. We didn't have as many lifestyle shots to make fun of.
Yeah.
But, it's not...
A new Lego set, can't wait to see. Oh, it's peely bone, okay, what could it be? Half banana, half bone, it's a bonkers sight. Be it stupid or cute, it just doesn't seem right. Guts, oh, what it's like to behold little brown splatters, stories untold. Is it a bruised banana or something else? How did Peely Bone end up on the shelves? A banana with a skeleton, what's the deal? A mashup too wild to find the appeal. He's not a doorbell, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peely Bone is just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Just plain wrong, just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peely Bone is just plain wrong.
Sorry, Ben, you were saying something.
No, it's just, it's not necessarily bad. We could attempt to end at a decent time and see if we could get everyone to join a video ninja thing quick, just to see if we can get everyone in one scene.
Well, I have a
Did you
question.
set that up already?
No, but I could.
Chris, what's your question? I have a feeling it's going to lead us in the correct direction. Oh, wait, no, not what I thought was going to happen. But hey, what's the question?
Okay, the question is this right here. Mark, would you say it's a mistake that we don't talk about apparel on our show very often? Or, because we never really talk about
what
Lego
is
apparel or
this?
things like
What? Sorry, what is this?
Bad.
What the fuck is happening?
Is
What?
Lego
No.
merchandise.
Is this official?
This is official. This is on Lego website. We never talk about merchandise.
No.
This is why.
Ooh.
This is a mistake, dude.
This is tacky.
So bad.
Why? Who is this for?
Like not even good retro.
Youth.
Like
what? Why the band collar like that?
$120, guys. $120.
Why?
No.
Well, yeah,
why
it's
the
Lego
elastic
prices.
band collar? Like no. Like VMAX just said, this is bad retro. Yeah. I had this jacket in second grade, but it was yellow with green sleeves and collar and waistband on it for whatever reason. No.
But we do.
No.
We always look at Lego products that
Talk about
are
Fever Dream. No.
build stuff. We don't look at apparel stuff. And
Oh.
there's some things that we discuss, not to very much extent.
Do not like.
But so would
I
you
don't
say
mind
this
that
was a
too.
mistake?
Oh, barf, dude. Yes.
I don't like it yellow, but the shoes, all right.
It's not how this is supposed to go. I'm sorry, Brick Dad.
Yes.
Okay, so
sorry, ask me again.
So while this is a mistake, but
yeah,
the fact that we focus on regular Lego
That's
is
not a
what?
mistake. No, it's not a mistake.
It's a good choice.
It's a good choice. I wouldn't even
Yeah.
say it's a happy accident, but we got to be careful with mistakes because sometimes mistakes are just truly happy accidents. Who said that? This guy, our mentor, our hero, we love him. We love his energy. We love that he was Peapod's dad. We love that he has wit and wisdom. In fact, Mr. Robert Ross gave us this book of quotes called Happy Little Accidents, The Wit and Wisdom of Bob Ross, that my family got me for Christmas. And we like to share a quote from Bob to make us, feel like we've ended the stream on a good note. Usually open it up. You just flip through a few pages. We try to find something. Here's a nice picture. Sometimes the quotes make a lot of sense. Sometimes they don't make any. Here's Bob painting several of these beautiful landscapes.
Dang.
And the quote says, "Don't wear a retro crappy jacket."
This is an interesting quote. This is a very interesting quote. He says, "It's very easy to add more color. What's the son of a gun to try to take it off?"
Ooh.
Edit yourself, I think, is the lesson there that Bob was trying to teach.
Ooh, don't try to
Edit
don't try to
yourself a
change
little,
me,
son.
Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's true for mock building and for life.
Yeah.
I could bring up the show run here just to, remind everybody where we are. And this is where it is. We'll be back soon, babes and bros. We're not sure about Mark next week, but we'll find out probably soon. And guys, stick around in the green room. We'll try to get a link in the private chat and see if we can add you all to one scene just for funsies.
We can make it live and just see how that goes. If you guys want to see us struggle with the new software, stick around. Check it, like and subscribe, and then you'll get a notification that we're going live for some total bullshit. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for everybody. Thanks for being here this evening.
Bye. Love you all.
Daddy Ben, oh, he loves his space. Lego ships in orange, all in place. But Mara's size, they're all the same. And why that beard? It's just a shame. Orange ships, computers galore. Mara dreams of something more. In Legoland, where dreams take flight. Orange or not, they'll get it right. Daddy, your ships are lame. All of them look the same. And your beard, such a disgrace. Maybe just one short hair on your
I spend too much time working on them.
And sometimes you just don't do them because you know.
Yeah.
And your beard.
And my beard.
And your mustache.
I'll get back in the photo so everyone can see.
Ugh.
All right.
It should be more like one of those French ones that is in the movies, like squirrels.
Like a little villain mustache?
Yes, you need that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mara. Thanks for the rant.
Or you just need
Good
one
job.
little hair.
It takes too long for you to build them. Focus, get it done, concentrate, Daddy Ben. One more word about your beard. Come on, Daddy, it's so weird.
And they don't have different size ranges, which they should. And they they all have computers in them. Like, it's disgusting.
Orange spaceships, make it end. Listen, friend, it's not a trend. Orange beard, that's the trend. Make it